Right, we should be good. We should be live. I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Back with more Premier League action. It's game week 12, the game week with no Arsenal, no Man City. But we've got the next best thing. Both of their rivals face off tonight. It's Manchester United at home to Tottenham. In the meantime, though, we've still got 45 minutes till that kicks off. So, see you sporting your Chelsea shirt, Harry. Welcome back. And yeah, join me as always. Yeah. We are, of course, going to be watching a bit of Chelsea-Brentford beforehand. We'll be keeping tabs on all the Premier League games tonight and then switching our attention to the main one. So Manchester United versus Tottenham when that kicks off at 8:15. But yeah, we've got 45 minutes. We're going to talk about the games tonight. We're probably going to mention the game we're watching as well, I imagine. But yeah, we thought we'd go live early. Hopefully we get a load of people in and we just have a chat about football for 45 minutes before the game that we're commentating on kicks off.
I mean, Chelsea-Brentford should be a comfortable win for Chelsea, but you never know.
It's a potential banana skin, isn't it? They're a good side.
Right wing
some big changes tonight, of course. Sterling, Aubameyang, both bench. We've got no Ben Chilwell. Reece James is out injured.
My fantasy team in the mud.
I was going to say, I've got Aubameyang. I brought him in. Obviously, if you saw our FPL video, you'd have seen me making a big mistake. And then they decided to give Breuer his first start.
Which is good.
So maybe my jinx actually worked because I managed to get Breuer his first Premier League start. I think it was worth it.
Very true.
But yeah, I'm still deciding who I'm going to vote in the poll and chat. Of course, if you guys haven't, make sure to do so. You know what? Thinking I'm going to go that. I'm not going to tell you all my predictions until about 8 o'clock ish.
Hello, Matteo. That's
watch the stream, Matteo. Yeah. It's been a while, but yeah. First, spill your emotions out. Why do you literally want to cry? Yeah, welcome, Matt.
Betis have lost or something happened?
That would be my prediction, yeah. Cheeky little Betis. Well, not a cheeky little one. A big Betis loss.
There we go.
Drawing 0-0 to Cadiz isn't enough. Willian Jose just missed an open goal.
At least you drew.
I've heard of that bloke, though. Willian Jose.
That's good. That's a good start.
Jorginho driving the ball forwards, by the way, for Chelsea is Conor Gallagher.
But yeah, Chelsea should win this comfortably. Other games, I expect Newcastle to beat Everton comfortably. Liverpool to beat West Ham comfortably. Bournemouth, Southampton could go either way. Obviously, last night we saw Palace beat Wolves and Brighton draw 0-0 with Forest. That's what Brighton do. They're so good yet so bad. Losing to Brentford and the and drawing to Forest and then drawing Liverpool and beating the other big teams. It's very up and down Brighton, which I think costs them something.
It's frustrating as well when you captain Leandro Trossard and then they go and do that.
Well, I captained Eze, and what a game.
Yeah, I know. I have Eze and Zaha. I made the big mistake.
No.
Ivan Toney with a chance early for Brentford kept us done well just to force him wide. Zip back across the area, it's a good block.
That was squeaky bum.
But yeah, I have two Chelsea players who aren't playing, Chilwell and Aubameyang.
I have Chilwell and Sterling who both aren't playing.
So tough times. The thing is, I'm not too worried about Chilwell because Dalot gets subbed in, picked up 9 points last week, could do me a solid tonight. And then Aubameyang, he should come on at some point potentially.
Now this is what happens to a Chelsea defence when you take Thiago Silva out of it. Complete shambles at the back there.
A little bit of miscommunication early on there. It doesn't help when Dave takes 5 minutes after what you think he's going to do to actually move. No, I love Dave, but I don't know why he renewed his contract. It's just a little bit past it.
Just a little.
Perks, you're a Chelsea fan, but you're streaming United. What's going on? What's going on here then? Well, we are. Yeah. Unfortunately, we cover the biggest games. We are watching the first 45 minutes of Chelsea. Luckily, it doesn't fall exactly on, so we'll watch the end of the Chelsea game. We'll watch the first 45. And then we should be able to catch the end as well, won't we? The last 15 minutes during half time. So we get to see most of the Chelsea game while still covering the big game, United Tottenham. As much as I'd love to watch Chelsea, it
should be a good game because it's between two big sides that are very up and down. Some games they look phenomenal, some games they look complete rubbish. So I'm really interested. If both teams play well, then it could be a really good game. If one team plays well, one team plays bad, it could be a landslide.
Amanda Roy's different grade, by the way, and that was a free kick. Disgraceful refereeing. But yeah, as you say, both these sides very up and down. Tottenham, I'd argue, more than United. In terms of performance,
I'm hoping for a free-scoring game. I have got Kane and Anthony in my fantasy team.
I've got Sancho and Dalot, so I could do with a comfy United win for FPL purposes.
I'm hoping for about 3-3.
We're not winning this game. You don't reckon, Chelsea fan? Ever the pessimist. But I have faith. I love
I've watched the defence of Thiago Silva and I'm worried.
Yeah, but we should be able to cope without one man. Come on. Bit of a rotated side makes sense. We've got United coming up on Saturday. That's going to be a big game, so Makes sense to rotate the side tonight. Already missing Reece James, though, is an issue. And when Jorginho's your defensive midfielder, that always worries me. Hear me out, Ronaldo brace. A Ronaldo brace in a 2-2 draw. I could get behind a Ronaldo equaliser late on. Is he starting?
The only reason I see this happening is that...
we won't know yet, will we?
Obviously, I like what Conte said, is that last time they played United, it was... They lost to Ronaldo. They didn't lose to United, they lost to Ronaldo. Because he scored a hat-trick in that game. So...
Should we get into some? Should we get into the lineup so we can actually talk about the game? Oh, quickly, Chelsea throw in. Breuer made a bit of a mess of that. But yes, Manchester United, of course, at home at Old Trafford, and they line up with David De Gea between the sticks. It's a back four of Dalot, Varane, Martinez, and Luke Shaw. Midfield two. The pivot of Casemiro and Fred retains his spot despite a very poor showing by all accounts at the weekend. Anthony one wing, Sancho the other. Captains Bruno Fernandes maintains his role or retains his spot in that attacking mid role, and Rashford leading the line. So yeah, Ronaldo on the bench. I think he could come on and get a late equaliser, but I don't think he's going to be getting a brace.
Starting is interesting.
God. I missed Ronaldo there as I scrolled through, and I thought, hang on, he's not there.
So no Eriksen, no McTominay.
So yeah, and then looking at the Tottenham side, we've got Captain Lloris in between the sticks. Then it's a back three of Romero, Dyer and Davies. Doherty right wing back, Perisic left wing back, and a midfield three of Højbjerg, Basuma and Bentancur. Son and Kane as a front two.
Makes sense with Richarlison and Kulusevski injured. Might as well switch to the two up front.
Harsh. Have they still got like Lucas Moura, or is he gone now?
No, but I'd still play two up front.
Got a Gallagher ball in, Raya claims well. But yeah, interesting lineup. So Ronaldo, I think, will have a big impact off the bench.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it depends.
But it's Tottenham, mate. It definitely can have an impact off the bench.
Well, I don't know. Tottenham don't look too bad.
No, they don't.
And defensively, they look much better than they have been in recent weeks. Rashford might even be subbed at half time because he can't play striker.
He definitely can. He definitely can.
That is
a lot better than he can play out wide. That way.
He's run through the middle and his finishing is very, very good. So it's
I just want to quickly mention, we've not actually talked about the other games tonight, but there is loads of fixtures going on at the same time. We've got Liverpool West Ham kicking off. Have you mentioned them?
Yeah, I said that. Sorry. I expect Newcastle to beat. Oh my god! I
was too busy watching Kepler Arrizabalaga, mate.
I expect Newcastle to beat Everton.
I hope not. Oh, really? That's a 0-0 draw because I've got both Newcastle and Everton defenders.
I've got Almiron and Michaelenko might have to be subbed in, so I really don't know.
Well, I've got Trippier, Cody, and Pope. So I could do with a big 0-0 there. That'd be lovely. With a few saves for Pope.
Chances of Newcastle drawing 0-0 back to back are low.
Or Trippier has to score the free kick or pick up an assist or something like that. Newcastle clean sheet, I'm happy either way, really. Cody's just in there for future game weeks at the moment.
Yeah.
And then I could do with a Dom Solanke goal or more if he can provide that like he did last week. I mean, what a weekend that was. Hopefully we can get a bit more Dom Solanke, baby, going on the live stream because he is different gravy.
I need a big shift from Billing.
Who also did well, to be fair, in that game. Picked up an assist, didn't he?
And if Sterling and Chilwell don't make an appearance off the bench for Chelsea, I'll have Perisic and Michaelenko subbed in. I didn't actually check if they were starting, to be honest.
Chelsea fans going 3-1 Tottenham. Matteo is talking about the Cadiz game. If we draw Cadiz and beat Atletico next game, then I don't know what to say. Yeah, well, Atleti in a bit of poor form, obviously, drawing last night 1-1 with Rayo Vallecano. I believe it was last night, wasn't it? Might be wrong there, but I think I'm right. But yeah, and then Leonardo Bonucci might go Spurs in January, and they're trying to sign De Vrij. So many defensive recruitments then for Tottenham.
They've not got enough defenders. Oh, superb, Brian.
They could do with one, I'd say, but yeah, I don't know why they're so desperate for a centre half. Would imply potentially someone's leaving. Ben Davies starts tonight, so maybe that's why Perisic does at left wing back. Yeah,
that's what he gets subbed in. I don't know yet.
But yeah, we're on tune as well. Welcome to the stream with a classic high full stop. Things we love to see, Ryan. Welcome, mate. 8 minutes in here at Brentford Chelsea. I have to say, not a lot has happened. Chelsea
more like a
look better.
2-1, 5-2-1-2 with Mount in the cam, Gallagher up front.
Yeah. Well, it's good. It's a 5-3-2, but Mount's pressing on more.
That's with Gallagher up front with Royer. Gallagher's on.
Well, where's Havertz then, mate?
Cam. You should have seen Gallagher just then. He was further.
Well, so it's a 3.
Gallagher was the furthest forward than anyone.
Yeah, he just make drives from the middle. Yeah.
This is so.
Tony, big save from Kepa again.
I love this.
And we have got a first goal of the night in the game at the Cherry Trick now at the Vitality Stadium, I believe it is. It is the
So
Vitality
many-
Stadium. It's Che Adams for Southampton.
Oh, that's just
A goal from the away side.
stupid. That's a point loss for Billing then.
That is a point loss for Billing. Luckily, Snake doesn't lose anything there.
Well, that's just rubbish. This is what I mean. You can't predict the Premier League. I would have never said that Southampton will beat Bournemouth tonight, but they probably will now.
I think I went on record on the Prem predictions by saying that Southampton don't score goals.
To be fair, Bournemouth are the only unbeaten. Haven't lost a game since they lost 9-0 to Liverpool. So for Southampton to win that would be pretty big.
It's usually Southampton losing 9-0, so maybe
Yeah.
they maybe they could serve up a 9-0 themselves of their own.
I highly doubt that, but you never know.
Mate, imagine Southampton won a game 9-0 after all this time. 2 9-0 losses, a 6-0 last
and Angus
season
Gunn
at
comes back
Chelsea.
and scores on.
Yeah, he returns. Ronaldo can actually score goals at United if the wingers and Bruno would pass the ball. I watched the last 3 games and Bruno always shoots long distance and Ronaldo is so far open. Ronaldo doesn't move enough for their system.
What is going
He's
on
not a pressing forward. He can't play at the highest level because he's not suited to the current style of football.
We're all over the place defensively.
But he's a brilliant impact sub. He's really good to come on and just pick you up a goal. That's what he does. He scores goals. But in terms of starting from the off, he can't. At least for a top side. He could definitely do it in a league like maybe even the Bundesliga. I think you could get away with having someone that isn't pressing the whole time.
Yeah.
Because everyone else could make up for it in that team. In a league that is very, very
like a
fast
Bayern.
paced, don't get me wrong, but I think the quality isn't really there. It isn't as high as leagues like the Prem and that. So his lack of pressing, he could get away with it. Bruno became a washed attacking mid.
Yeah, Bruno doesn't become one. He is just.
No, I think Bruno is. Bruno, I don't think his output is stunning. It should be higher, but I don't think he's helped out by the fact he's never really had a consistent forward to play with. I think he looks a lot better when Martial's on the side, but Martial's been the side about twice ever
I also think
since he joined from
I
Sporting.
I don't rate Bruno very highly.
Not that I rate him very highly, but I still think people don't give him much credit as he's
And
due.
I think the problem is he's I think he's well, he especially used to be very overrated by United fans.
Yeah, because he got them a lot of goals through penalties.
Yeah. So
But
when
now-
you actually looked at the
yeah.
stats, he looked like he'd have a worldie.
Now they seemingly don't pick up as many penalties, and even when they do, Ronaldo's there. So again, another reason why Ronaldo has hurt Bruno. But yeah, it means he just doesn't pick up any contributions now. I remember having Salah and Fernandes at the start of FPL last season. Opening day, it was a Salah hat trick. Bruno 2 goals, 2 assists. Remember that 5-1 win over Leeds?
Yeah, I'll probably have a cheeky look at that. Ruben Loftus cheek.
A little bit clumsy on Brian Mbeumo, but I don't think that's a pen. It's a little clumsy.
Yeah, I don't really see the whole actual tackle. I kind of saw the tangled bodies.
Kind of brother on another level. That's a name that rolls back the
that's
years, isn't
sad.
it? Claudio
He had a
Bravo.
good couple of years at City, just sitting on the bench winning trophies.
Before then, obviously at Barcelona, sitting on the bench winning trophies. It's kind of what he does. Still a very good keeper. And he's demonstrating that now, first choice at Betis, as you say. Why would he press when United aren't a pressing team? Well, they are now, aren't they? With Ten Hag, they tend to play a lot more pressing.
No, it's not a penalty.
Yeah, barely any connection there.
Yeah, it's not a penalty.
He would press, probs if Sancho and Anthony would press as well, but I feel like Bundesliga it is. Yeah. I don't see a return to Real Madrid. It makes no sense for them. They're building a young team full of superstars. Seems they want Mbappe. Ronaldo would go completely against that. And I don't think if you get Ronaldo, Mbappe, he touches that club at all. Because he wants to be the star man. He wouldn't be the star man with Ronaldo there.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, Chelsea being, Chelsea's midfield 2 being torn apart at the moment. It makes sense. It's Jorginho and Gallagher.
What's going on here? Why is Gallagher coming off?
Think he's injured?
Oh, I don't know.
Potentially.
Where did he get injured? He went out for a fry, I thought. Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, he's gone down, he's received treatment, he's now walking off.
is he coming off?
Just trying to make sense of whatever's going on. We're just talking about Ronaldo and suddenly Conor Gallagher's walking off the pitch.
Sub coming on?
Seems just making do
Yeah,
at the moment, potentially.
The refs hold the game. I think we get a sub going.
I don't know, but I'm going to have
Refs
a
running
little
over.
mini
After he
chocolate.
stopped to do his
Why?
laces.
Oh, right. Why? I don't know.
I guess he's like, "Ref, look, mate, can you just get off the pitch so we can get the game going?" Yeah, and he's finally. I don't really know why he has to go to the that side of the pitch.
Messi wouldn't do it even in the Prem. Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
Could he not just gone off at the side they were on? Why does he have to go off at this
Yeah.
side?
I don't know. walk across the pitch.
Because now he's going to have to run across the whole pitch to get back in the game. It's a bit unfair. But anyway.
No, that's just their plan. Counter quickly on this left side, kind of going on
he's coming
acres.
off.
That's what I thought.
Why is he doing his laces back up then?
So Mario Kovacic coming on, and I was saying we were getting caught out in the midfield. We're now getting caught out at the back. Kepa, very much out of his goal.
I'm so confused. Why is Conor Gallagher doing his laces back up when he's coming off? And what is going? And then we cut back and. Then...
I think he was trying to slow it down so Kova could get ready to come on.
Yeah.
In the hope that they'd be able to make that sub when Chelsea wouldn't have to go down to 10 men. But we are now down to 10 men momentarily. Until Kova's allowed to enter play.
Yeah. Then we bring Kovacic on. Hopefully Gallagher's alright. I think the ball just hit him in the thigh. That's all that really happened. Oh, and RFC. But he's done got to there. Brentford actually look alright. First 15 minutes, Chelsea not been great. A bit worried. And we're going to see that one out. Now Kepa's got to slow this down so we can get... Here we go. Kovacic now going to come on. Well, hopefully Gallagher... I don't really know what happened to Gallagher, to be honest. The replays that were shown, the ball...
Yeah, no, I was an odd one.
The ball just hit his thigh and that was it. But, on comes Kovacic. Hopefully he can do a bit of running and help us actually look like we're playing...
I think it'll make us more solid, I have to say, because I think that too, it's not the most solid, don't get me wrong, we need a DM in there. But I think I'd be more happy if we obviously had a right back and Loftus was in there. But regardless of that, Kova Jorgie pivot will allow Mount to push forwards a bit, and so that should be good. By the way, welcome to the 10 people that just tuned in. We've still got a good half an hour until kick-off at United. We will talk a bit more about that shortly, but yeah. Moment just enjoying the Chelsea-Brentford game. 15 minutes gone already. Seems mental. Nothing has happened, really.
Yeah, we've only seen one goal across all the grounds as well. That's gone to Southampton Bournemouth, the one game that the majority of people probably don't really care about.
No. Do you think there'll be another league takeover, or Prem just say the most competitive league?
I don't.
No team can fight the Prem because no team has the amount of money the Premier League brings in. Because if you look at
the Premier League keep getting more.
Well, yeah, because in the Premier League there is no setup, there's no restriction over how an owner can invest.
Yeah.
So if you look at the Bundesliga, every club, bar RB Leipzig getting around the rule, has to have a 50% fan ownership. But in the Premier League, owners can come in, take over the club, and do what they want. So that's why. But you're not going to invest if you can't even own the full. If you can't even have control.
Yeah. So
that's why, they're not. No one's investing really in the Bundesliga. Instead, they're going to invest in leagues like the Prem.
It's
the same in the Liga.
Actually.
Yeah, but no one's going to invest there either because I don't think they've got the same ownership thing. It's only at Barcelona and Real Madrid where you have an ownership platform like that, and the Serie A refuse to broadcast abroad or do it at times that play the games at times where it makes sense for it to be broadcast abroad. So they've got no money coming in there. So for the pure financial component, the Premier League can grow so much quicker.
Yeah.
When you look at how a newly promoted club can come in and spend well over 200 mil on transfers,
in any other league.
That's more than any other club in Europe did.
Yeah.
That is outside the Premier League. I don't think there's one that did more. Breuer, nice turn, but just good challenge. But he's done really, really well there, Armando Breuer. Aspi, Kova tries to zip it into Breuer, but it'll roll back to Raya. The only thing I see take over again is the league that's only for Real and Barca become very competitive at the moment. It's just boring. Even then, the league isn't of the same quality because I think if you take any position in the Prem and compare it to any position in the Liga, most of the time that wins. Yeah, you've got a few clubs like Sevilla. They're very low in the table right now. I think they're 16th, and you'd fancy them to batter Aston Villa. But barring a few,
I don't think.
Mate, you're a waffle.
Okay, if they're under Gerrard, yes,
exactly.
They're under Poch, which is which is going to happen. It looks like.
Potentially.
Then they'd beat Sevilla any day of the week.
Interesting, but I don't think any other than maybe Real and Barca. But even then, do Real and Barca beat Arsenal and Man City? Because at the moment it'd be Real and Arsenal, but
City
Barca don't beat City. Yeah. I think Real at the moment are carrying La Liga, and they're the only team that are capable of stopping a Premier League team from winning the Champions League this year.
I mean, they're the only team that can win the Champions League. If they stop winning it.
Yeah, it's kind of their forte, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't see right. Again, ruined. I hate it. I mean, it's kind of a long way there. win this bat. Now we go. Okay, maybe not. I think.
Kai Havertz tries to play out. Didn't really have any options. Go back to Jorginho. He finds Mount. Goes inside to Breuer. Decent from Chelsea, but Breuer just couldn't really get on the ball there.
Heels there.
We're going to draw Cadiz. Yeah, tough times. I don't really know much about Cadiz other than they're not very good. That's kind of all. But yeah, they might actually be a decent team. I don't know. Don't know enough about them.
No, they're not very. I think they're probably near the bottom of the league. Like they always are.
Yeah.
No difference.
Doesn't mean you never know. This season could be different for them. It's crazy. I support Real Madrid, but sometimes rather watch Arsenal. It seems like a fake fan, but I know Real will just play a boring game, score 2 goals, and piss off. With the Premier the most interesting now. Well, the Premier League is the only league where anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Like La Liga, there is a very, very, very low chance that a team other than Barcelona, Atleti, Sevilla, Sociedad, and Bilbao
that City are going to beat Bournemouth.
Exactly. And we do see from time to time big upsets.
You look at Liverpool's results this season, draws to Brighton and Fulham.
And usually when like Real fail, it's because either they've been bad or like the keeper's had a stunner.
Or someone's got sent off or something.
Yeah, something like that. But
really
when City have drawn a game, it's usually because, say, they've played Newcastle and Newcastle have been absolutely superb. Or they've conceded too early on against a very decent little Palace team.
Liverpool have just been shite all season. Apart from that City game, which still stuns me. I think Liverpool are going to lose to West Ham tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. The cameras cut to Edouard Mendy sitting on the bench
next to Pulisic, 2 guys who can't get a look in at the moment. I see so many Chelsea fans, or Americans, complaining that Pulisic isn't getting enough game time at the moment. It's like he's done nothing to warrant any game time though.
Exactly.
He's just not.
When he comes
he's
on
not
as
good
a
enough.
sub, if he comes on and maybe gets a goal or looks really good, then maybe. But
He's not been given any appearances. But equally, when you see Havertz starting again after some multiple poor performances in a row, when you see that Potter said that Ziyech will be getting some minutes tonight, it does make you wonder, doesn't it, why Pulisic can't get in the side.
Yeah, but I don't think Aubameyang should have been one to be benched tonight. I think it should have Havertz. I'd have started.
Oh yeah, you can play Breuer and Aubameyang in a 2, and I think that's exciting too.
That was good from Kai though.
Jorginho needs to play this in. It's a terrible ball, man, honestly. Mountain acres. You can't play the ball forward.
And I know I said that the West Ham go beat
difficult ball, and it's 1-0 Liverpool. By the way, welcome to the stream XZ. No, if Liverpool win. Well, yeah, they're 1-0 up now. I still can't believe Ronaldo didn't join City. I don't care. I'm as loyal as Will Smith. I have De Bruyne in the midfield. I'm joining. Yeah, but it's no. Just no.
Yeah.
Ronaldo would ruin his reputation by doing that. Oh, Mount was going in behind there, Ben me.
By United fans forever.
Yeah. Darwin Núñez has scored there, has he? Wow. That's rarer than a unicorn, that. Darwin Núñez goal.
I don't like
Costa Simicas assist, and it's 1-0 Liverpool. Is that La Remontada coming? They're 5th in the Premier League as it stands.
How have they got there then?
That's how close it is.
How is that happening?
Well, Newcastle drawing, United haven't played, Brighton drew, Brentford are drawing. And Palace, they won, but they were behind anyway.
Oh, that just annoys me.
It's put 4 points off Chelsea, but obviously Chelsea at the moment
I wanted Aubameyang to outscore Núñez this season, but maybe not anymore.
Why not?
Oh, Núñez looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Does he?
Every
time I watch him, he's looked tragic.
Well, we've watched him.
Have we been watching the same football games?
Well, he scored against Arsenal, he scored against West Ham, and he keeps scoring.
Did you not see him against City? He was 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he put it out for a throw.
When?
We tried to dink it over. Actually reconnect. Well, I don't know what it is. It's not like a rocket ship, mate. Anyway, we are back to green. We should be back live again, hopefully. Again, apologies for the lag. Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is.
No.
And yeah, Amazon just reminding us that Liverpool
1-0 up. Things great to see. Yeah. Perfect timing. Guy says West Ham will beat Liverpool and Núñez scores.
Yeah. Munich in the second round of the Pokal.
Oh, it's a Pokal, man.
Oh, yeah.
Why would it be the league? Why did some Bayern Munich dropping points again?
Chelsea getting torn a new one here. It's been all Brentford.
Cucurella tries to play up the line. It's well won back though by Brentford. That's good from Havertz though, and now Kova trying to drive it out. Kova's done really well to withstand the challenge there. Mason Mount hasn't got many options out here. Cucurella's now making the overlap though. Chelsea coming forwards. Mason Mount looking inside. Goes across to Aspi. He goes back to Jorginho, to Aspi, out wide to Loftus-Cheek. Back to Aspi. And all the way back now with Chalobah. Kobel plays and he gets a clean sheet. Another dub by the best Bundesliga keeper. That might be a disgrace. No, Kobel looks better this year, I'd agree. Last season I was worried.
Alex
Morris,
Jesus Christ.
But I mean, I don't know what you expect. He came from the Bundesliga too.
That man's not a goalkeeper.
He's a brilliant young keeper. He's like 30 odd and was playing in the second tier last year. It's like if Lee Grant was Man United's second choice last season and De Gea got injured. Yeah, exactly.
To be fair, he could stay.
That's a good ball in. Brian almost gets there. That'd have been a brilliant goal for him.
Kukureya's going to get
Shame he couldn't put it away.
Oh, he should have buried that.
Yeah, really should have. It just whistled past his face,
that
mate.
It's not a bad ball, actually.
Loftus-Cheek gets it back in there. Can Havertz put pressure on the keeper? No, he can't. Raya can claim it.
Rice is getting those save points. I think it's bright.
99th minute in the Betis game. Bloody hell. Yeah, I saw Adeyemi got sent off as well. And Betis have had a red.
Third Lily week in a row, we get a red. Not Mountain Red.
Oh, it literally goes around his. It literally. It's as close to Broy's head as it can be without touching it.
He's got to head that in.
Cauliflower, welcome to the stream. Not going for the aloha, but instead full caps hello. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, 25 minutes in here. I have to say, it's not been the most exciting at first 25 minutes. Jorginho.
Great.
Ball in. Broy can't get to it again.
Man. I love you and all that, but...
Struggling a bit at the moment.
I was going to say, you should have put that one away. It's probably
Dominion's always got a second, mate. What are West Ham doing? This man looked tragic on Sunday.
It's West Ham. They've got Tilo Kehler at the back.
He looked better when he plays right back. Especially for Germany the other week.
Yes, but I could look in that Germany side.
That Germany side ain't all it, mate. Thought I'd change it up a bit. Fair enough. I like the new welcome.
Who was Germany playing?
England.
Oh yeah,
well, we watched them.
I'd look again.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Germany side of beatable though.
We lost, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know why I thought we won.
Speaking of like national team stuff, we're 32 days away from the World Cup now.
Wow.
Very, very close. Very, very close.
Coming over again.
I don't know if I can back it. I hope so.
I can. I'll back it every year until I can't even get grip. Oh, Koulibaly.
Tony against Koulibaly. That's a bit of a mare.
Stinger, Mbuemo.
Puts it in.
Where are we? That's on Yeka.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It weren't Tony Orban.
Yeah. I thought maybe it's Josh Da Silva, but no, none of them. None of the above.
I don't know what's going on at the moment with Chelsea. Lacking Thiago Silva, and we look all over the place defensively.
Surprised Southampton winning at Bournemouth. Same here. Southampton haven't looked great this year. Bournemouth have looked really solid since they lost 9-0 to Liverpool, so I thought I'd have them
just on the game we're watching tonight, what are you expecting?
I mean, we probably should talk about it. We're 16 minutes away from kickoff, so we'll get into predictions shortly. I'm expecting United to start fast, but Tottenham to come back. Am I though? I don't know. I don't know.
That's good.
I think.
Say something and then don't.
You know what? I'm going to go for my predict. I'll do my prediction now.
Alright.
I'm going to go 3-3, and I think yes, United will start fast, and they'll go 2-0 up. Tottenham will bring it back 2-2 half time.
Yeah.
And then Tottenham 3-2, Ronaldo late equaliser.
Fair enough.
And then he sues.
So.
No, not like that. He goes to court, mate. No wonder Salzburg make the best young players. They literally spam by Brazilians and Balkans for €5. It's a good business model, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
Can't.
Aspi, Georgie. Not long to half time now, just 17 minutes.
As well, it's quite long. It's 22 minutes, it's halfway through. We've still got about.
But they're about a third of the way through the game now.
Yeah.
Through the first half, sorry, not the game. 2/3 through the first half, a third through the game.
There you go.
Smashed it. Kukureya, Havertz, Kovacic. Looked to get the ball in there, but didn't.
That just slows it down.
Chalobah. Out wide, here is Azpilicueta, goes wider, Loftus-Cheek now. Canaro, so you get a ball in there, has to go back to Dave. Brentford are very good at sitting in this low block, at stopping Chelsea, really creating chances. Broy tries to touch it through to man. Yeah, no.
Let's just fizz it at Broy.
As hard as we can.
Yeah. Oh,
Chalobah
wow.
bailed out by
Chalobah,
Koulibaly there. Almost headed it directly to Ivan Toney, which is like the one thing you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Do you think De Zerbi can turn it around? He's been FM'd a fair few times.
He hasn't, to be fair.
He has. It's very much the story of Brighton, though, isn't it? They're a very, very good team, but they haven't bought a striker, and it stuns me because Welbeck and Gross missed so many chances last night. By all accounts, so yeah, that's surprising that they just surely Brighton could find 15 mil to go and get a striker with.
Yeah.
Surely. So, be interesting. But I think they are just one striker away from being a genuinely quality side, and they could easily pick up I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good young striker. None are coming to mind, but easily go get someone. Or even experienced heads, just put the ball in the back of the net that isn't Danny Welbeck because he doesn't put enough away. Trent can't defend, but if he's under Arteta, he'd be the best defender worldwide. Bring him home to the Real, right? So what? That's perhaps the worst message I've ever seen in chat.
Why?
Newcastle goal. Miguel Almiron on the scorer. Jammy boss.
Oi. Come on.
Okay. I've not actually seen that this is a goal. You might be getting clowned on, mate.
Come on. Fantasy points. I got home.
Yeah, Newcastle have scored. It's Miguel Almiron. No, set up by Bruno Guimaraes.
Miguel Almiron.
Okay, sure.
Miguel Almiron.
It's alright, when Dom Solanke scored his hat-trick later, and Almiron's been sent off.
Why?
He just sent away.
I'll do a prediction of this Chelsea attack.
Smith Rowe assist.
Mount.
I was going to say, you haven't done your prediction, have you?
No. I think we're going to see a fast start to the first half, and then nothing, and then second half because we've got end-to-end ones where we're not going to see too many goals, but we might see some. So I'm going to say 2-2 for the overall game. I think Anthony's going to open the score in about the 11th minute, and then Kane is going to respond in about 17th.
So both going for draws.
Yeah, and then we'll see nothing until the second half. Second half is going to be shots as we save points for all goalkeepers. It's going to be absolute chaos. Maybe a missed penalty in there for Bruno Fernandes. He skies it again, and Emi Martinez comes back with his little dance. And then I think Tottenham will then take the lead in about the 60th, 70th minute, and then United will equalise in about the 80th, 75th. Kepa's part.
Also, by the way, Exed has Che Adams and Miguel Almiron in their fantasy team. That is a disgrace. How have you got Che Adams in your fantasy team? How has that worked?
Maybe there's that live blog photos down in misery. Che Adams and Miguel Almiron, I think that's a bit naughty. That's a push in the back.
That's FPL related there.
Good flick on.
But yeah. I was about to say, okay, yeah, getting on to Havertz. I was about to say, Jorginho frustrates me too much. Okay. Yeah, no, Jorginho frustrates me so much. Like, not only is he... what's he done wrong?
Oh, yeah, I think they're trying to make... He actually looked like he punched.
He's done nothing wrong, he's punched the ball, mate.
He's not doing FPL.
Yeah, no, I realise that now. I was like, if you have Che Adams in your fantasy team, that's genuinely disgraceful. But that's work.
Score update. There's one in Newcastle.
But yeah, Jorginho just frustrates me so much watching him play.
Yeah.
The most simple stuff he gets wrong.
It's just Chelsea.
And then when you hear in the media that apparently he rejected a new contract, it's like, one, why are we offering him a new contract in the first place? And the fact he rejected it because he wanted like a ridiculous amount of money, apparently, like a 25-50% wage increase or something like that. It's just like, what have you done to deserve that? We have to clear out Deadwood this summer.
Yeah.
We need to be signing a DM because Kante's made of fiberglass and Jorginho isn't a DM.
We need a right wing back.
He's good in a 3, but he's too...
Oh, wow.
What
a save from
Kepa's different
Kepa.
gravy, mate.
I love that man so much.
He's very high on confidence, and it's
once
brilliant.
again, it was the man I was literally just about. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with an absolute shocker. Again.
Yeah.
They just...
I find it truly stunning that the Chelsea recruitment team still haven't worked out that We need to have players in all the positions.
He flicked it onto Tony.
He's tried to head it clear and
It's a beautiful ball, to be honest. It's into Tony. It's a perfect header.
He tries to get up and head it away, but he's been pushed and he doesn't get it.
Not gonna lie, this lineup is worse than the right.
What's that?
Well, that's not saying that this Chelsea lineup is worse than lineup United like Tuesday.
Question is, Kepa back? 100%.
100%, yeah.
He
got engaged and
that's
he's
the
back
thing.
now.
If Kepa
He got dumped,
if Kepa
played shit, he's now engaged again.
He's back.
He's not engaged again, but he has now found a new woman. He's engaged and he's all happy now, which means he's phenomenal.
Found? What? For some reason.
Treasure hunt, and she was like at the end for him.
He was foraging through the Mongolian forest.
Why is he in Mongolia?
Don't know.
What nationality?
Just very well.
Nationality?
I don't know who she is.
I don't know who she is either.
Yeah, it's just funny how he seems to only play well when
Amazing how well Liverpool are doing with this injury crisis.
Happy.
No Konate, Matip, Diaz, Jota. Well, they are a football club.
Would you play Kepa over Mendy? That's a bigger question. 100%. Too many errors from Mendy this season.
100%.
Kepa's come in and been faultless. You cannot bench him.
Several key saves.
I swear to God, he had the ball there, and I was like, if he kicks us to Tony after I said that, I'm going to cry. Broy's in. Broy's in behind.
Yes.
Please. He's
Ben
done
Mee.
really well to get past Ben Mee.
Go. What was on left? He does. What he wanted was left, and he's got it back.
He's right-footed, mate.
Why do you want his left then?
No, he's just trying to find some space.
Oh my God!
Right, any other central midfielder hits that.
I was kind of hoping that Onyeka was going to go through him there.
No, what? That is disgraceful.
Joking.
I know.
No, because then he gets sent off, and then we get a free kick. That's what I meant.
As per Laqueta.
Have a go. I should have a go. He
has had a go. He's forced a good save out of Raya.
Still there, still alive. Come on, recycle. Into
Kukureya.
Great ball.
I thought that was going to find its way in the back of the net. Drifting in that direction. Real Madrid scored as well.
Wow. I'm so surprised.
I was going to say something else, but I said yeah.
No, I was waiting to see who it is or who against. Harry Potter without the magic, in fact, is tragic. Shut up.
I don't think it is though.
It's really
considering that it's his arrested side that he hasn't had a window yet to bring any players in. Doing pretty well.
Like Orba, Sterling,
Brentford are a good team.
Thiago Silva.
Better team than people give them credit for.
Oh, who's this down?
Pinnock. No, not Pinnock.
Onyeka.
Yeah.
Hope he's alright.
The Geordies Europe bound. It'd be good to see, wouldn't it? It'd be brilliant to see.
I want to see the good old Geordies travelling to middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
In Iran for a conference league
How
game.
on earth are they in a different continent?
I don't think that way.
Jesus Christ.
I was going to say Norway, and I changed it.
No, I want to see the Geordies on tour in Prague. That's what I want to see.
Or Latvia.
Yeah. I think they'll get Europa League though, not Conference League.
Really?
Potentially.
I think I'll get Conference League.
Because I look at the Liverpool team and they're doing alright, but they've been patchy.
But yeah, for fuck's sake, ban it. Who's ruled it off? What's happened?
I presume the Real Madrid goal.
Oh, that's alright. Well, don't ban it.
Depends if it's a good result or not, but whether they've made the right decision.
Yeah, if they made the right decision, then yeah. Don't know Roy White on his left who's right footed. Strange.
I think he's right footed anyway.
Oh, they can't respond because of FFP. I think they're going to find their way around that a bit like Man City do.
I don't think they're going to do anything dodgy. I look at the talents they've brought in so far.
No, but I think they'll find a way to
so.
not break it. Is what I'm saying. Oh, go on, Broy is surely faster than me. He is faster than me.
That's
and he's
Ben
brought
Mee's
down.
brought him down.
Surely.
Oh, he's still got the ball.
Finish.
Needs to see Mount.
Go Mount. Go play it to Mount, man.
He's done really well to hold on to the ball.
He should have gone to Mount.
Havertz has to put it that way.
Havertz
just missed an open goal. But yeah, Broy didn't know Mount was there. He got fouled while running through on goal, which should be a red, surely. Right?
Let's see what happens.
Am I wrong on this one? He's through on goal and Ben Mee's brought him down.
No, he slips. He slipped over.
Then there, he just needs to know Mount's there. He doesn't know. He's got his head down.
Get on your toes,
He needs to throw himself at that, Kai Havertz.
He's on his heels. He's flat-footed. It's another wasted chance.
That should be a Broy assist, Havertz goal.
I can't believe it. And they're come on, Broy, get your head up, mate. It's alright.
Mess him out there, future
He's
captain.
going to be kicking himself. That's another chance. But who's this down with on their head?
It is... Can't see.
I can't see.
People blocking his face.
Some bloke's arse.
Okay.
What is this? Can we get his camera angle off, please? It's just some... It's things cool about it.
That's what I'm thinking as well, which worries me.
No, Trev. Is it Trev? I can't tell. They're lying down. Like, don't
All
know.
they've got is their knee.
Yeah, I can't really tell Chelsea players by their knees.
Now we're seeing Ben Mee.
As I say, they should be sent off.
Rhymes with knee.
Chowder's back up. Don't know what happened to him. We're going to watch it.
We've got 5 minutes by the way, so United Tottenham kicks off.
Oh, he gets caught by the arm. Just gets caught by the arm.
It is Trev Chalobah.
Yeah, just catch him. Not great.
Bruno Guimaraes or Bruno Fernandes?
Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, I'd go Bruno.
That's the question.
Depends.
Chairs not coming off, is he?
Depends what system. But yeah, Guimaraes has done better. Like the last year at least.
Perfectly with half-time in the other games.
That is how it's supposed to work, but this game's probably going to go on for about an extra
I think
9
they should have
minutes.
changed it so... Nah, yeah, Breuer slips. Breuer slips as he's running. It's not a foul. As much as I want it to be. And Ben Mee to be sent off. But I think they should have done 7 o'clock and then 7:45 rather than 7:30.
I think they've still, like... It makes sense for Prime, because obviously they don't have ads, do they? Because it's a subscription service and all that. So, for like... Yeah, it's a little... It's a weird kick-off time at 8:15, but it makes sense for them. And it means you get to watch as much football as possible.
Yeah.
And for them, you stay on the website for as long as possible.
Yeah. Howard's got to do better with this. He's got to do better with that. He just kicks it forwards with his left foot to nobody. Oh, chase one handball. Might have been handball. Let's carry on playing. We can still score. It's another good ball in and nobody's there. Again. Keep your eye first. Well, who's let that happen then? How has that happened?
I presume Sheffield United and Burnley, their players tonight, haven't done anything yet.
Andy Carroll's... I mean, that's handball.
And...
That is handball.
Norwich lost to Luton yesterday. Because Luton Town are massive, mate.
How was that not handball? I don't understand. It's rolled up his arm on this bit here. Oh, he knows. Ah, dear. So, again, this isn't... It's just referee decisions. Who is it? It's Jared Gillett, I think, this one. He's not been great, I'll be honest.
You excited for when robots referees?
No. I'm not really... I don't really know. Because there still could be error, but unlike humans, robots can't go back on a decision.
No, they won't get it wrong, surely, if it's a robot.
Well, they probably will.
That's kind of the point, is they don't. It doesn't allow for human error if it's a
robot.
robot.
Yeah, we know what it's like. We know it's going to take a couple of years for them to absolutely fine-tune it so it doesn't make just error.
You know, I'm not saying like the shit ones. I'm not saying, I can't wait for those shit robots that get everything wrong. Just keep over random penalties.
I just think it just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe shit is useful humans.
Oh yeah, maybe we could just like make sure they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I reckon the Liverpool City game was pretty bad.
I haven't been saying that's not something I've heard.
I was going to say, he should have given the City goal, in my opinion, but each to their own. I know a lot of people that didn't want that City goal allowed, and for this Premier League season I completely agree, but in terms of having it fair, the thing is, I don't think it's terrible. Like, every club complains about refereeing decisions, but overall, over the season, it's fairly equal. Yeah, you could say, oh, we were robbed a little this season because you had a few, you had a few harsh decisions, then you had ones go your way. But over the season, it tends to level out.
Like, I think for me, it was a stone. It wasn't a stone wall. Oh, they got it wrong. I think on another day, a different ref gives that as a goal. But I think just different circumstances, different referees.
Yeah.
Like some referees.
City probably missed out on a point, but they'll win that point back at somewhere else for probably fortuitous. Is that a word? Thing.
Oh, Chalobah again.
Just some big errors tonight.
Thiago Silva massively.
Especially as he's the centre of our back
three. Some
big challenges there. Kukureya's played very well tonight.
Valverde's better than De Bruyne, that's common sense, right? No,
not even close. Doesn't even tie his laces, mate.
I was going to say, Valverde's good, but nowhere near De Bruyne. Flip and check him a team.
My buddy's not even like the 6th best central. I think he is the 6th best central midfielder at that club. By the way, Chelsea with a real good chance here, but brilliant touch from Vitaly Yanal. Kukureya.
Mark, do I call him Kuku? Or do that. It's good.
Jorginho's on the edge. Goes out wide. Loftus-Cheek does have a go, but it's high and wide. And on that note, that's what I was going to say. We're heading over now.
I don't want to see Loftus-Cheek ever shoot a football.
Heading over to Old Trafford.
West Ham missed penalty.
Tottenham. Have you seen
West Ham missed penalty?
Patrice Evra eating the grass?
No, I haven't.
In the build-up. We're 20 seconds in. Great.
West Ham missed a penalty. As if Arsenal could get if Liverpool get any more lucky.
We have kick-off now, and we're lagging at the same time. Brilliant. Back to green. Thank God. Right. How do I do the timer so that it's...
Click on the actual timer. No, you have to click on it on the right thing. No, below the first half timer. There you go, and drag it on the bottom.
Off here now at Old Trafford. Again, apologies about the Wi-Fi. We don't know what's causing it. We don't know how to fix it, but we'll try and work on a fix at some point before...
Is it connected to anything?
Before Sunday? What do you mean, is it connected to anything?
Like the actual Wi-Fi.
What? I don't know what you're on about.
Click on the actual Wi-Fi. Is it like, does it say available, or is it on a...
Yeah, no, I connected it to the Wi-Fi out here before stream.
Alright.
I have a theory, but we'll talk after. Obviously. Anyway.
Why? Tottenham deserve to lose, because this kit is horrific.
Not the third one?
Yeah, it is awful. It's an abomination. And you shouldn't be allowed to play football in it. I've decided. Right, yeah, we're back. Burn didn't miss it with safe manners, and well, they still missed penalty. And that arse points anyone got Allison in the team. He's Benton.
Tottenham, good start. Lisandro Martinez gets it gone.
Oh, and that's horrific from Sancho, Son, and Sancho.
I feel like this has the potential to be a really, really good game tonight, but it could just be a 0-0.
It could be, yeah.
It's what both these sides are capable of. Is that Anthony Taylor as well?
No.
I was about to say. It looks like him. He's bold. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh no way.
How does he keep getting all these games?
He might not be actually. Who's the lino? I don't know if there is a line. I don't know it is.
You don't know if that is a lino. Looks like him.
I was going to say, yeah, no, but I can't. It could also be Simon Hooper or Lee Mason. Oh, no, Lee Mason's retired.
Allison's nice, Jared Bowen's penalty. Thank God, didn't put Bowen in my team. I know a lot of people that have Allison. Jammy bastards. Got the assist on Sunday. And now, penalty save. Now that is a big mess up from Eric Dyer. Fred out wide. Anthony, could he hit it? Does hit it. It rebounds off. Sure. Backs into it. Sancho. Goes back to Bruno.
Right,
Bruno, ball in.
Stop.
Cleared out.
De Bruyne is much better than Valverde.
Dallo.
That is not...
Just decide. Tries to have a shot, but he clears it up in the
work out
air.
whether it's Anthony Taylor or not.
We'll just see when it cuts to him. Which inevitably will if it's Anthony Taylor.
That's not Anthony Taylor. It's just a book. That's Eric Ten Hag. Looking far better side, you say Liverpool deserve not to concede. Yeah, but you'd expect the penalty to be scored. Yeah, it favours the attacker massively.
Yeah, as I was saying, Patrice Evra ate some grass at Old Trafford on the the build-up show. Said he loves it.
Fair enough.
Højbjerg. And also on the Chelsea-Brentford one, they got both managers there and they did an interview at the same time.
That's pretty cool.
Bit of an odd one though, isn't it?
Bentancur,
Doherty, Bentancur.
What have we done from this? Let's not do some prime football game. Oh, Bentancur. I
think it could be the future.
He's rushed that. He should have some Perisic driving back post. He's on my bench, but he could also get subbed in, so maybe he should have gone in. Yeah, I mean...
Half time and all those 7:30 kickoffs now.
First 4 minutes, all I've seen is Rodrigo Bentancur making these runs down the right hand side. I swear I've only seen him play football. I haven't seen anyone else kick the ball yet. It's just been him making the same run.
Here's Luke Shaw. Bringing it down the left now. Tries to slot in Bruno. Gets it to Bruno. Nice bit of movement. He's brought down in quite strange circumstances from Romero. But yeah, Romero.
It isn't Taylor. I didn't think it's Simon Hooper.
Okay.
I was going to say, there's no way Taylor gets given Liverpool City and then United Tottenham.
Yeah, he was off.
Yeah, good call from the line-out.
Still a bit of a strange one there from Romero. I don't really. How has he done that? That's what I'm more miffed by. No, he just clips the back of his foot. Yeah.
And Bruno goes down like he's murdered him.
No, it's looked quite painful. Romero back to Lloris. Ball out wide.
I think
Lloris tries to flick it on, but it's out of play. Yeah, I've been saying this for a while.
I think for France as well. Just because he's won a World Cup with them.
Albin Lafontclair.
Well, no. That's just not true.
It is.
It's not.
Different gravy, mate.
Nope. It's David De Gea. He hasn't had a great season at times. He's also had a good season at times. Let's see, for that has been the last 3 years of his career. Great moments, but also horrific moments.
Rashford denied by a good chance from Romero. Anthony has a
He's
pop shot, and
out.
Lloris almost does get caught out.
What was that? Exactly what I'm saying.
Almost does get caught out there.
I saw fantasy points. Good, great balling from Varane.
Bruno
Good
then.
dodging from the ref. Great dummy from
Little
Bruno.
dummy. Fred picks it up. Literally,
Cat
picks it up with his hands.
Long Mugby throws it.
It's a decent ball in through from Fred. At least puts it in the right area to Rashford. Falls to Anthony. Has a little shot. Dyer actually is the one at fault there because he heads it away from Lloris. Lloris does spill it though.
Falls to
Fred,
edge.
can he hit it? He does hit it. Yeah, it does force a very good save out of Hugo Lloris. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I was thinking we're going to say he does hit it and he's hit a grandma.
Yeah, I was about to say. Not that was an old bloke in the stand, but no. Really good save from Lloris as well.
A man called Jim has lost his head. But no, brilliant save from Hugo Lloris.
That's a good save. Another corner.
Modric going, Cruz might go, so Real will need 2 midfielders. Who would you recommend? I don't think they'll get Jude Bellingham because Chelsea will. Yeah. But if not, he'd be probably the top recommendation. You've got to think about the profile that they've already got. They've got Camavinga, they've got Xiaomeni. So they can both play the more defensive role, or they can play together, which I guess could work. You've got in there, you've got Valverde, who's your kind of workhorse, but yeah, you do need a creative player in there. Could be someone like a Nicolo Barrea. Could be a... I'm trying to think of a sort of young, creative midfielder. Not many spring to mind. Definitely not. I'll cry. Alex Iwobi. Current form, mate. Pick him up.
Don't even.
Who could be a good shout though? At Brentford is Frank Onyeka.
No.
Very impressed whenever I see him. Why not?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
You think he's Real Madrid quality?
You don't?
No.
Good player.
Yeah, good player. Doesn't mean...
I think he'll be at a top Prem side in a few years.
Wow.
Whether that's Arsenal, whether that's United.
That's interesting.
Whether that's Chelsea, I don't know, but I think he will. You think Liverpool will go... you think Jude will go to Liverpool? They don't splash enough money, mate. And also, based on current form, who's joined Liverpool?
When Chelsea win the...
Especially when you look at the future. Liverpool are a club coming to the end of their sort of like golden patch. You don't know what the future holds for them. They've got a manager that I think will be gone in the next year or two. You've got an ageing squad with a few decent young talents, but nothing too special. You've not got like an Mbappe or something in there. You've not got a Reece James.
Oh, the best battles I just watched Ben Davies as Fred.
Sancho comes inside, gives to Bruno. Since I've put in my fantasy team, Sancho's been quite poor. Like, it doesn't look as direct anymore. Luke Shaw now. Into Sancho, back to Shaw. Goes across to Martinez. And he goes back to Shaw. 10 minutes already gone. I feel like these games are absolutely flying by tonight, but 10 minutes gone again.
I really worry that you could be right about the fact that this game has the potential to be a 0-0.
Well, both these sides are so inconsistent, but they are decently strong at the back. And they don't finish all their chances. Dalot. Here is Anthony. Cuts inside. Pops a shot off.
Oh, it's a post.
And did Lloris get a touch on that?
No.
I thought he did.
Oh, I saw FPL points.
It's a good hit again from Anthony. It's what he's very special. That's what
really
Diaz did.
Beautiful.
To really shock the Premier League when he joined. No, Lloris doesn't get anywhere near it.
Outside the post and goes wide.
But he's unfortunate that because that could easily clip the inside of the post and go in, and Lloris was nowhere near it.
6 shots or 6 attempts, already.
Oh, that's poor from Basuma,
wow,
but he's got away with it because
Fred's
it's Fred.
Fred. Wow.
Yeah, that's a big let off for Basuma there. He took a heavy touch. Fred should have won the ball back. Instead, he just resorted to grabbing Basuma's neck.
He ran over it and then grabbed Basuma.
Perisic into Kane. Kane just kicks it out of play instead.
Yeah.
And somehow that's a Tottenham throw. Okay.
I know what happened.
I've just watched Kane kick it off the pitch. And somehow that's a Tottenham throw. Sure. So sad Arsenal versus City ain't happening. I'd love to see City get battered.
Whoa.
Does mean though we're in for a very good midweek with potentially Liverpool, City, and then Chelsea, Arsenal back to back.
Yeah.
Or separate midweeks. So we've got some big games there. Or if they're the same night though, that is a massive cock up from whoever's done that.
Yeah.
Dalot. Davies putting the pressure on. Dalot kicks it directly up in the air. It's good from Bruno. Anthony puts it through the legs of Perisic. Here is Basuma. He goes back to it. Lloris between the sticks. Lloris. Dyer. Yeah, I was going to say. Pizza with sour cream double L. That's a massive L. Sour cream. L. I don't have any sauce for pizza. You've already got literal tomato sauce on it. Like, you don't need any more. You don't need ketchup. Like, if you want barbecue sauce, just get the barbecue base. Like, get barbecue base on it.
Actually, no, barbecue sauce I can get along with.
No, get out.
Not ketchup or.
I know people. I like people have garlic and herb stuff. I don't put any sauce on my pizza. There's already enough going on there.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, Fred again. No chance to win the ball back there. He just runs past
Fred, big chance from Romero. It falls to Kane. Can he slot in Son? No, he finds Perisic though, and Akers out on this left. Not a lot of support for Perisic though. Can he go alone? Can he get past Dalot? No, good challenge from Diogo Dalot. He's someone who I've been incredibly impressed with this season. Dalot, yeah. Look, was quite poor defensively last season, but this year, even in like their 0-0 draw with Newcastle.
I mean, he had a season of just sitting on the bench watching Wan-Bissaka play football.
And then when was their 0-0 draw with Newcastle? That was the weekend, right? Yeah, Sunday. In that game, picked up 9 on FPL because clean sheet and picked up all the fantasy team bonus points.
That's good from Basuma. Davies to Son to Kane.
Kane now sprays it out wide. Doherty. Can he get a delivery in there? It's hit Shaw in the head and Shaw's gone down.
Don't blame him. I was
going to say, yeah. Quite the stinger. Yeah. I'm going on Saturday. Oh, you just fan? Well, enjoy it. We'll be here. As always. So make sure to join us there. So everyone that isn't going to that game, Just Man United will be live from 5 o'clock on Saturday. If City win, it doesn't count Lamel. Oilbread doesn't count. Their team is technically in the National League. Okay, right.
You're just waffling again.
Yeah, Perks, man. You're a waffle merchant.
We'll still be in the league in front by a point. Yeah. But equally, a point is very marginal.
Yeah, but 4 isn't though. 4's a decent gap. Gives them room for error.
Because Arsenal do look like they could drop points at a team or two.
But so does City. You talk about City as this unstoppable force, but they've drawn with Newcastle. They've lost to Liverpool. They've conceded to Palace. They've not played Chelsea. They've not played Arsenal, and they've not played Tottenham, have they? Yeah, no. And they've lost to Liverpool. Yeah, they beat United, but United are very hit and miss.
If United turned out that game, that could have been a good game.
Yeah. So far, like the best teams they've played are Newcastle and Liverpool, and they've lost those. So. And United. Oh, sorry, yeah, no, drew with Newcastle.
Both teams playing good football here, but no goals.
Basuma goes back to Dyer. Here's Højbjerg, nice turn.
There's also a very big
goes
gap
to Son.
between the chances.
Didn't City drop points? No, they didn't drop points to Villa. That was Arsenal, wasn't it? But City must drop points elsewhere then, because they're 4 points ahead, and Arsenal have dropped points.
Villa.
Oh, was it Arsenal that came back? That's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Arsenal beat Villa.
Arsenal though have lost to Liverpool. No, to United, right?
Yeah, and that's it. That's an area drop points, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got Rashford out for a Tottenham throw. Yeah, not much happened in the first 15 minutes, so hopefully it spices up a tiny bit.
Yeah, no, you are right. That is Arsenal's only lost the year. As it stands, Tottenham would climb to second. Obviously, Man City would have a game in hand, but that game in hand would be Arsenal. So, like, realistically, I think you can say Tottenham are second in the Premier League right now. Yeah, they'll probably lose at the weekend, just watch City win and completely turn that around. But
what have Tottenham got the weekend?
They
Brentford.
play... Is it? Tough run for Brentford then.
I don't know. Might have completely made out
I'll have a look.
but I think so. It's Bruno.
They've got Newcastle. So very realistic. That's a game they could lose. That's the Sunday 4:30.
Fred. Varane. Dallo.
City play this Brighton.
Ooh, that's
I thought they had the Saints this weekend, but they played them recently, didn't they? Yeah.
I would say Brighton's a toughie.
Brighton have been a bit hit and miss recently.
Yeah, they dropped
But
one Liverpool.
that is a game where I think Brighton could win it though. So
Maybe.
if City were to drop points this weekend, that'd be mental. But equally, they'll be fine at the moment because Chelsea dropping points to Brentford, United and Tottenham both drawing. Realistically, if we want to see City drop as far down as possible, someone needs to win this game of football. But yeah, here is Rafael Varane. He goes back to De Gea. De Gea not really under any pressure from Son, is able to go back to Varane. Varane now driving it forwards. But Chelsea really need a win tonight. They've still got to play Arsenal later, the first game in November. So, Tottenham, they need a win tonight. They've got Liverpool still to go. And obviously Chelsea, you've got United at the weekend as well. I forgot about that one. So, United could do with a win. So, a lot of big games still to come before the internationals, before the World Cup.
Quite
big international.
Which team can hit the ground running again?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see. The form table could go completely out of the window.
Yeah.
Sancho tries to get it in there, but can't quite find its way to Bruno. Shaw will now load the box, but Perisic is the only one. He's able to chest it back to Lloris. Nah, Perisic had that covered. He knows what he's doing. He's not like heading that one home, is he?
Yeah, for Lloris.
He's just chested it back calmly. Imagine if Brighton stun City. Not going to happen, says Jess Fan. I don't know. I think X said's right. Brighton could stun City.
Even just a draw.
We've seen City, throw away some needless points this year. Concede a lot of goals at times. I think Brighton, a team that have looked good in general
and
this season.
And turns out into big teams.
And I might be taking Trossard out of my fantasy team, which will help them.
Yeah. Davies back into Kane. Kane, that is what a ball that is
out wide. Doherty comes
so
in,
well.
hits it on his left.
Why has he ever shot himself?
Yeah, that must confuse me. That should have just squared it, really. Honestly, Darwin Núñez will win every crossbar or post challenge. He does have a tendency to hit the woodwork, doesn't he, Darwin Núñez?
Yeah, just cut it back to Bentancur or Perisic.
So he tries to go cross goal with his weaker foot, I believe, and it's not really come off. Here's his weak. Yeah, he's right. Anthony now on this right hand side of Man United. Can he make something happen? He's trying to, but there's not a lot of options for him. United very much attacking in a big line at the moment. Not a lot of movement. That's a good ball over the top into Rashford from Bruno, who is moving.
Davies doesn't have to see him off though. But he's still got
looking for options. Shaw, Bruno on the edge. Bruno wants to have a shot, but it's blocked by Bentancur. Casemiro, Dallo, Anthony.
He's doing
he wants to. I was gonna say, yeah. He's waiting for that time to just flip flap, spin, gone.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
He needs to go.
Something mental. Precious, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Bro's costing us a lot in this game, I presume is what you're saying there. Yeah, he has missed some big chances. It's gutting to see. Really love Armando Bro, but realistically, yeah, should be doing more with the service he's been provided so far. I hope this will be a boring game. Both managers get sacked.
Well, that's not going to happen.
I was going to say, United aren't going to sack Ten Hag, and I don't think Tottenham would sack Conte, but I do think Conte might leave at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Fred.
It could be a boring game, but hopefully.
Tries to go out wide to Dallow. Anthony thought that was for him. Didn't realise Dallow was making an overlap, but they've retained possession. That's a good ball win from Fred to Rashford.
Didn't think he was
Is it though? It's a little too close for him, I think.
Well, he's done well to get down.
Yeah.
I think that makes it harder because he had to get down to where his body is. I do think Rashford could put it further in the corner though.
Yeah, this is not a great effort from Marcus Rashford. He really needs to be hitting that across the goal
or near, just
and nestling it in the fine corner. Oh yeah. Because Lloris is already low. If you just absolutely fire that in at near post, roof of the net, I think there's a chance that Lloris is stopping that. And we know Rashford's got a powerful strike behind him.
Rashford.
Speaking of,
goes out to Fred. He's been absolutely clobbered by Romero there, and
he's done well there, Fred.
Yeah,
because he could have just had a shot. And
he saw the tackle coming.
Again,
and just thought, I'm gonna play the ball and then let him crunch me. Like, just plays it and then lets him come onto.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing there, Fred. Very smart. And this is territory where we've seen Marcus Rashford do this before.
Yeah.
We've seen him do this before. Hit it from this kind of range, even further back actually. I remember in the Carabao Cup against Chelsea.
Yeah, that was
very sad moment, but yeah.
A lot of swears on that one.
Liverpool West Ham, both teams playing 4-4-2. Mate, it's Steve Bruce-esque. Shame that man's no manager anymore. What a manager he was. Back with his laugh when Alea went out without hair. I've not seen this, but okay. AFCB Fan TV said 2-1 Bournemouth. Well, that's a quick turnaround in the first half.
How did the Philip Ring double?
Yeah, solid prediction. Hopefully they're both from Dom Solanke. Please can you put up Chelsea Brentford? No, but we will be commentating over it for the last 15-20 minutes or so when this game reaches half time. Bruno, it's a good hit and it's a good save. I was expecting Rashford to take it, but yeah, no, I kind of forget Bruno can also take free kicks. It's a decent effort from Bruno Fernandes. Yeah.
Too straight.
There's not enough power behind it for it to work. Just going straight. You need it. I believe Rashford should have hit that, but yeah. Bruno.
Options in there. He's gone to Rashford.
Rashford.
He's got past one as it goes.
It's it. Yeah. That is going to be a Man United corner. Hope Alea recovers quickly. Dortmund will have a chance to keep pace with Bayern. Agreed. They're really struggling without a number 9 that can just score goals.
Sent off and
yeah.
You can't rely on an 17-year-old.
Or Anthony Modeste.
Well, we said that.
Unless it's the last minute.
He scored against Bayern, so.
Maybe Anthony Modeste is too good at
football.
I was
going to say.
Yeah, that's why I kept missing.
Get him up front.
Open goals. So you're looking for a striker from Dortmund this summer.
As a striker. What nationality is he?
Modeste, French, mate.
A French striker called Anthony Modeste.
De Gea.
Rash in the mud.
Plays it forward. Romero tries to win the head of it. Falls to Sancho. Sancho into Rashford.
Really
Bruno
Anthony.
To Anthony. Anthony now goes wide to Dallow. Dallow, can he get a ball in there? He gets past Perisic. That's a good delivery. Falls to Shaw at the back post. It's a good volley. It's a really, really good save out of Hugo Lloris. As soon as you slag him off in the build-up, so you don't rate him.
I say he's a bit overrated, but I mean he's already on save points for anyone that has Lloris in their fantasy team.
It's a nice volley from Luke Shaw. If we could see that in this winter's World Cup, that'd be great to see.
He likes doing that.
Hopefully, just the back net. Brentford vs Chelsea's boring game anyway. Yeah. It's painful first 45 minutes.
Bruno on the corner. He's actually going to put this one into the box.
Who's your favourite player outside?
Fred on the edge. Yeah, not really want Fred in that position. You want someone that can actually volley the football.
Yeah.
Dallow.
Ball in.
Ball good contact. Anthony the back post.
Don't really know what's done with that one. Who's your favourite player outside the Big Six in the Prem? So I presume the big. What was that?
Ben House.
Who the hell is Ben
Lincoln
House?
striker. No. Favourite player. I think I don't have favourite players.
I would say either
Ivan Toney,
Michael Elise or Ebriki. I'm big fans of them.
Ivan Toney. Like Dom Solanke.
I like a bit of Dom Solanke.
I was going to say.
He's the goat.
Trying
to think of others. Billy Gilmore, obviously at Brighton. Rate him highly. But yeah, the whole Palace team pretty much. Big fans.
Pickford.
No, he's on England duty.
Yeah.
Begovic, though, at Everton.
He's not there.
What's wrong with Begovic, mate? He's a great player. He's been on a load of Chelsea podcasts. Great guy. Anthony.
Trying to think. Newcastle. I like Newcastle.
So Maximan's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Trippier as well is a good
Like
lad.
Ramirez.
Fair enough.
Good player.
Anyway, United
Right,
come forward with
switch.
Rashford, goes to Dallo to Anthony now.
Come on,
Looking
let's
to bring
get
it
Bob
forwards.
Moore now, mate.
Boy, he burst there, but instead he goes to Sancho holds onto the
Tottenham not
ball,
diving in,
finds
don't they?
Bruno
Oh,
hits
yeah.
it, but it's high.
Before he hit the ball, just the way his body shape was, didn't get over it. He got under it and leant back, and not a chance of that going.
Begovic scored a goal as a goalkeeper for sake. Wasn't it against Chelsea?
Yeah, it was against Chelsea.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Favourite Christian method.
Yeah. Another game that springs to mind of Chelsea Stoke is Jonathan Walters.
Scored a hat trick.
Yeah, 2 own goals and a goal, right?
Yeah.
What a match! I remember seeing that one on Gillette Soccer Special.
Yeah.
That's like a Saturday.
Walters, that team,
Not a clue
that
what's going on.
Stoke team with Walters,
Wait, how are they in the Premier League?
Peter Crouch,
No, that's
Ryan
a harsh one.
Shawcross.
I don't think that was a foul.
I mean, possession last 5, 91% United.
Yeah, they dominated, really. But this is how Tottenham play. They start very defensively, they make sure they don't concede, and they spring on the counter. When they've got players like Kane and Son, you can hardly blame them. And United, as much as they're getting the possession, they're not really doing much with
That
it.
kid is hideous.
A few decent shots. Yeah, no, they deserve to lose just for the kit, though.
It is.
Who at Nike?
It's
How many? That's gone through so many people, and they've all said, "Yeah, that's
ruining
good."
the experience of watching the game. So I keep looking at all the Tottenham players and think, ugh, hideous. Who designed it? The luminous green, purple and black.
was underrated.
Oh wow.
At the price of relegation, yep, I think it was worth it because it's made the club actually sort their shit out.
And they've got Frutella.
I was going to say,
Nutella.
instead of just signing
Nathan Teller.
old blokes who happen to reside in the British Isles
Old Fred, can you make
or
it?
come from the British Isles, they've signed some really talented youngsters, and they've got a manager in Vincent Kompany who, believes in a much more progressive style of the game, shall we say, than Sean Dyche's. We're going to hoof it really, really long because we've got 2 strikers that are really tall.
Matty Vidra.
No, mate, Ashley Barnes and Chris Wood.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Matty
Vidra can't.
Danny Ings was there.
Running.
When they first got to the Prem, Danny Ings.
Yeah.
Before his move to Liverpool, that went so well.
Yeah, that's a really good one. That.
Every time he transfers from a smaller club to a big club, it goes badly for him.
Yeah.
Like Killing at Southampton, goes to Villa, stinks up the gaff.
Really
Don't know why.
It falls to.
He didn't. Why he left? Oh, that's a good effort from Rafael Varane.
I was just sad.
Oh, sorry, Casemiro on his left foot.
Just puts it just wide.
Yeah, zips it forward. It's a low-driven shot, but yeah, it doesn't quite trouble the keeper. Isn't quite on target, but it's a decent effort nonetheless. Especially with the Europa League. Now, they had some really, really good years, but I think they went on a little too long. Should have really been sacked in 2020, maybe 2019, but.
And then bought him. Where do you
To be fair, they're doing all right then.
Yeah.
Sanchez is silky.
It's liquid football from United.
Their attack is linking up very nicely, but now Son against Varane, De Gea comes out and he's able just to pass it to no
I
one.
was going to say,
Perisic will go and collect it for a throw.
He's got a new trim.
That's I didn't notice.
Perisic on the throw.
I think you should get the Cal the Dragon. Might make him play better.
Not if that's
Dyer.
Dyer.
Romero. Goes out wide. Here's Doherty. Back to Romero. Switches the play. Finds Davies in a lot of space. He then goes to Perisic. Perisic back to Højbjerg. And then across to Dyer. Dyer now. Looking for options. Finds Basuma. Basuma now to Romero. Romero out wide. Here's Doherty. Finds Kane. Kane holds it up well. Then goes back to Doherty. He wanted to play it first time down the line to Bentancur. The option wasn't there and they've had to go back through Basuma and to Dyer. And now it finds Højbjerg. Højbjerg goes wide. Perisic now. Goes inside. Nice turn from Son. That was really good, but it's a good challenge from Fred to try and going forward. Højbjerg gets stuck in. Perisic, he's got Davies on the overlap. Uses Davies. Ball's a little bit behind him. Has to work back to get it, and then they lose possession. Now United could break. Here's Bruno. Options to the left. Finds Fred. Doesn't find Fred. Intercepted by Heung-min Son, who was dropping back. Here's Basuma now. Could Tottenham spring an attack of their own?
No.
With 15 minutes left of this half. Here's Son. Basuma. Højbjerg. Triangles are looking decent for Tottenham at the moment, but they're not really bringing it forward with anything that worries this United defence, I'd say.
Ball over top. Kane puts it on. And Brown. Yeah. I mean, United, next sense, thought Tottenham a bit better. United looks very strong at home. They proved that against Arsenal. But I think Tottenham are happy just to stay in the game. We know Conte, he's happy just to play defensive, stay in the game, and then when they get the chance, they'll counter-attack with Kane and Son and probably score a goal.
Good FPL on Tuesday. Sanchez clean sheet and Zaha goal, says X said. Yeah, mine wasn't too bad. I captained Trossard, which didn't go too well, and then I had Zaha and Eze in my team, so I finished off on 24 points. Since then, I've only added another 4 to my tally.
Yeah, my Joe Ward gamble didn't pay off. He got 1.
I'm stunned by that. I really thought it would.
Yeah, Guaita got me 3 because he got save points, but Eze captain got me 20, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm on 28 to 29 now.
So Fernandez.
How's that?
Oh, so this is what I mean. Perisic has intercepted it, and now Tottenham are going to come forward. Okay, he slowed it down. Okay, that's the problem. You can't really play counter-attacking football when you're running forwards on a counter and then you slow it down. Dyer to Romero.
We're almost 60 minutes gone in those other games. We've seen no more goals. It's still 1-0 for the away side at the Vitality Stadium. Southampton leading Bournemouth there. Liverpool 1-up at home to West Ham. Newcastle 1-up also at home to Everton. And Chelsea still 0-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium. So, yeah, some big teams at the moment.
Perisic.
Well, Chelsea.
Still Perisic. Plays it to Højbjerg. Romero. To Son. Okay, you can have a go.
It's wide. High and wide.
I left Captain Haaland. I've got to save changes. Oh dear. That is not good. That is not good at all.
Yeah.
Got on to save changes. So that's Ferguson watching again. He's laughing at you. He used to tell a joke to his mate, to his right. He had a good laugh.
Bloody good laugh. Davies, Perisic, now here's Højbjerg. Goes to Romero and now
beating Watford 3-0.
Yeah, mate, Watford aren't that great. I know
they're so up and down.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Bilic came in, they looked a lot better, but that is evidently not a great result. Bradshaw hat-trick. What the fuck is that guy? Bruno, it's up in the air, and now Lloris goes and claims him. You know, don't know who that Bradshaw geezer is.
Tom Bradshaw, is it?
I don't know why you expected me to now know. Graham Bradshaw. That's a person, is it?
I don't know, I'm guessing Tim Bradshaw? I don't know.
Maybe his name's actually Graham. Dallo switches the play, finds Sancho. Shaw now with the ball. Into Sancho, back with Shaw. But they just cannot break down this Tottenham side really at all. They've had a few pop shots. His name is not Brad.
Oh, do you mean Tom? Is it Tom?
No way, that man's name is Graham Bradshaw.
Is it Tom?
Yeah, it's Tom.
Oh, it's Tom. I know my Millwall strikers. I don't study Millwall strike. I just thought Tom sounded best, more likely. Tom Bradshaw. So actually, no, I do remember him because he played up front with Benica Fobe. I'll tell you now, I know my Millwall strikers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dyer to Perisic against Dallo.
I'll be honest, since Anthony at the post, we've seen nothing. Out.
Yeah, I know. It's been a disappointing 35 minutes.
I'm just sitting
And slowly
here.
but surely, everyone's been leaving the chat as the game drags on.
I've been watching Tottenham in a shitty kit.
Perisic now.
Shitty ground. Just...
Yeah, if there are if anything else happening in the other games, make sure to tell us about it.
Please give us something to talk about.
Anthony.
Anything. Or Anthony score a goal for me.
Goes inside to Rashford. Rashford, can he get a shot away? He's brought down the box, but I don't think it's a pen. Yeah.
I was going to say my... I'm going to say my FPL team for half time.
Okay.
Or
we'll have Chelsea.
Give us something to talk about. Let's give us something to talk about. What's going on?
I imagine you're probably on like 30 points, man. I don't imagine anything too interesting. Amanda Breuer has now been subbed off. I'm going to imagine that's Aubameyang. It is not.
Is Sterling on?
Sterling, Pulisic, Chukwuemeka coming on for Mount, Breuer and Kukurea.
He's up from Sterling, man.
It is after 60 minutes, though.
I am on 38.
Bruno, Fred, can't get a shot away. There's just no Aubameyang there. In those changes. No Aubameyang or Chilwell. You've got to imagine both of them will start the weekend then.
Oh dear. Chilwell none. Sterling's about to get 1. Anthony's on 1. Billing 2. And 1 8. Tony 2. Not much going on there, to be honest.
Here is Son. Can he get on the ball? No. Martinez holds him off of it. And now Bruno out wide to Dallo. Dallo goes forwards to Anthony. Nice bit of movement from Anthony. I've done really, really well there to get round Perisic. That's what I'm talking about. That spin from Anthony possesses the ability to...
He's done that. He's still got it.
Just a bit of magic. Get around play.
Yeah. Surely he's on bonus points right now. He's been class.
You know, he's done
Oh,
well.
Fred!
Oh, I thought that might just go in.
I dreamed a dream. Yeah, really good from Anthony though, again, showing off his class that he possesses, and then Fred also showing off the class that he possesses. Luckily that catch fence is there, if not that bloke with his beanie on was about to get absolutely clad.
Yeah. Bring Ronaldo, this is boring. Yeah, Ronaldo's what would spice this one up. Fred, good challenge. Casemiro tries to find Sancho, but it's blocked by Rashford.
He's still there though, Casemiro.
Yep. Now it's with Sancho. Can he get a shot away? Finds Dallo. Dallo hits it. Cannons off of Dyer's head.
He's absolutely not. He is just. To be fair though, he's made of rock. So
most of this game has just been players zipping at each other's heads.
Doherty knocked out Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Dyer's
gone down. He's took an absolute cannon of an effort.
Look at that rock. Didn't even rebound.
And to be fair, Tottenham looked very nasty for Dyer. Tottenham will be very grateful we did that though, because that looked like a certain goal.
There's no reverberation off his face. That was solid rock.
I don't think from the angle there that Lloris would have got there.
No. But that man has made a solid metal and he's got to it.
Powerful effort from Dallo. Hopefully
Dyer's
alright.
Just
the lime green.
hate it.
I wouldn't mind if the whole kit was that colour.
And the purple, look at the purple. And the medics have only just bothered to turn up.
No, it's a nice...
Look at the
the
colour.
luminous green's nice. If you just had that and black, that could work.
I just hate it. I just hate it. Every time right in the face, yeah. Close friends have got on his United career scoring from long range. No, to be fair, he's had some decent efforts.
Yeah, no, I can't remember any of them, but he has.
Has he scored for United?
He definitely has, yeah.
Oh, he scored at Southampton.
He scored against Leeds, didn't he, when they beat them 5-1? I'm fairly sure.
5-2.
Was it 2?
No, it's 5-1.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Start last season. I'm fairly sure he scored in that game.
Wow. I love how Amazon see Ronaldo put a bib on and suddenly they're all over it.
Also, welcome to the stream. Hey, Josel. Put in the yo in chat. Great to see you. I saw you commenting on the Everton podcast today where we talked about Alex Iwobi. I thought you might. But, yeah. He's having a day, isn't he? Yeah, he's been really good, which is unfortunate because we want to see some goals in this game.
Goal, man.
Yeah. Right, first Chelsea 0-0 equal game. It was 5-1, yeah, thank you, Alex said. But,
Eric Dyer's alright, he's back to his feet.
Frustrating by the sounds of it. Bournemouth unlucky not to equalise, but that's Dom Solanke getting denied by a handball or something. Disgrace. But yeah.
No, I bet it was Philip Billing hitting the bar.
By the way, poll and chat, 50%, I don't think I've mentioned this at all, 20 votes, 50% Tottenham, 36% Man United,
That's
14% draw.
That's very
By the way,
close.
thanks for 10 likes as well. If you haven't left a like though, make sure to
Thank
do
you.
so. See how many we can get. Oh, 11 now.
Oh, wow.
It's well before people even heard me say that. Dallow out wide to Anthony. Looking for options in the centre. Has to go back to Dallow. Now it's with Varane. Varane across to Lissandro. 5 minutes left of this half. Will we see a goal before the break? I'm very much doubting it. Here is now Shaw. Goes to Sancho. Back to Shaw. And to Martinez now. Sorry, I've got to go do school stuff. Good night, lads. That's alright, Perks. See you next time. We're on next live Saturday, so if you're around, make sure to tune in. If not, we are doing the Wednesday Champions League game next week. Fortunately, can't do the Tuesday one, but yeah, we will be here.
Anthony.
Saturday and Wednesday. Double up next weekend. Anyway,
Sure.
yeah. Sure,
Looking for
ball in.
Anthony.
Anthony's just a little too short.
And just say he's about 4'5".
I know Perks has been saying it all stream, but if that was Ronaldo.
Yeah. CR7 Airlines gets there.
And maybe if Sancho's on this right, it's a little more effective. I do feel like Sancho being bundled on the left to make way for Anthony has limited his ability. But, yeah.
Anthony is pretty dangerous though.
Yeah, he's done really well. So you can't really say he should be dropped, but it has limited how much of an impact Sancho could have in games. It just makes me think maybe you could play Anthony in attacking mid-role, considering he's really good at hitting him from the edge of the area. He'd have a lot of space and time there.
Well, Anthony's scoring as well.
Get Sancho playing on the side he's good at. Casemiro to Bruno. Bruno outside the boot pass forwards, but it's gathered by Lloris. Liverpool 17 shots to West Ham's 4. Jesus. However, West Ham have missed more big chances.
Right.
Is Trent playing? If so, I can understand where the big chances have come
I was
from.
going to say, yeah, is Trent playing? Are Liverpool going to keep a clean sheet with Trent Alexander-Arnold on the football pitch? Basuma, Bentancur.
He's playing.
Doherty, yeah, who is playing?
No, yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
He is playing.
Wow, who gave the penalty?
I don't know.
I'm guessing Trent because he's not. Oh, he's on 6.
Yeah, they are all on solid defenders. But yeah, what's Burnley missed that? Glad I don't have him in my team because he dropped points for that. But yeah, we are well over the 60-minute marks in all those games. Not a lot.
Is this a chance? No, it's gone off.
I'm currently on 41 points.
Hang on, one. Oh, you got Trippier.
Pope, Trippier and Cody. Cody's not got a clean sheet. I've got it, mate.
Oh, yeah,
Forgot about that.
Because Miguel Almiron. That's what's happened though. I've got
That game was 1-0.
I'd loads of blanks, to be honest. Tell you I knew, but I need Sterling from Sterling. He's
At the moment, Dallow will get subbed in with a clean sheet for Chilwell, so I'm not too aggrieved there. Could do with Aubameyang coming on, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen now. I've still got 2 substitutes, but they've already brought on Sterling for Breuer and Pulisic for Kukureya, so don't know what else they can do. Don't know who on earth is playing left back right now. I guess it's Pulisic, but that's an odd one.
He's pretty talented, just gone for it.
Chuck Wemmaker on from Mount though. I want to see some of him in the last few moments. Oh, I mean, we'll switch over to that in a minute.
Yeah, that'd be 2 minutes. Plus a bit of a different time. Fred. To Varane.
How's Sancho been in your opinion? I was saying this a few moments ago. He looks so ineffective on the left.
And here come Tottenham.
And in this game again, he's struggling to really have an impact.
To Doherty.
Again, it might just be my FPL curse, but
how's it go? Good save from De Gea. Back out as he smacked it into someone's face.
It's not. Oh my god, I thought Shaw again.
And then Dankirk plays it across.
Varane back
and
to
they
De
have to
Gea.
stop the game because
And they are rightfully furious because when Dyer went down with a head injury, it was an instant stoppage. But Dallow's gone down with one and nothing.
I hope he's alright.
Corner hasn't got settled properly, in my opinion, but it's fun to watch at Burnley. Yeah, he hasn't really done much yet at West Ham. Didn't even know he played, to be honest.
That's a good stop one. Then the second one.
Kane just puts. To be fair, it's not really his face; it's his chin.
He's still down.
Yeah, obviously, it's still painful, but
I hope he's alright. Bruno having a word with the ref,
it's not like when Dallow literally followed it into Dyer's face.
Yeah. Right on his forehead, but luckily, because Eric Dyer, didn't affect him at all. Also, he scored against Chelsea, but it was very controversially disallowed. No, that probably wasn't. 2 minutes added time.
Interesting Interesting how Trent only missed one midweek game and has recovered from his ankle injury very quickly. Yeah, that wasn't.
That is a strange one, isn't it? Yeah, really, really surprising how quickly he recovered. Brilliant. Dallow's still down. Hopefully he's all right.
15 minutes left in the 7:30 games. Yeah, we'll be putting them on after the 2 minutes of additional time.
There were a few in the beginning, but obviously him being new meant he didn't play. Yeah. Will probably won scores are 1-0 and 0. Yeah, Chelsea. Wow, surprising.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a poor result.
So far, 15 minutes to go.
Of course, yeah.
Still Sterling on the pitch.
But yeah, a minute to go now of this half. I think we'll play a little over because obviously most of that first minute has been Dalot down injured. Nuno scoring finally. He scored a few times, but yeah, it's not since Fulham, is it, in the league? What did he
Arsenal.
get? Arsenal, of course, yes.
Because he did a cry celebration and then he was actually crying at full time.
Yeah, when they lost.
Yeah.
He really did set himself up with that one. And it's just kind of what Nunes does. He's such a... Like, at the moment, he's become a meme and already.
I don't count Rangers. I could score against Rangers.
It's also not in the league.
And Arsenal no, look great defensively.
Did score against Fulham though, didn't he?
Yeah, opening day.
Only got an assist, I think, in that game.
Yeah,
Had a really decent game.
He scored in the.
I remember having him in my FPL team, and obviously no one else did. And then he got sent off the next week.
Yeah. Head being like Anderson.
Pretty much undid all his good work in week 1.
Yeah. That wasn't great.
Sancho. Ball through's not good enough.
On then ball from Sancho.
But it's one back. Anthony can't get there ahead of Davies. It's pinballing around at the moment. Someone just needs to get it on the deck. And Tottenham are trying to do that now. Davies goes up wide to Perisic. Can they counter Tottenham here? They've got players forward. And that is a terrible touch from Højbjerg and a set play from Man United throw. Yeah, no, we're not going to see a goal in this first half. We're now over that 2 minutes, so I imagine in a moment we will have Simon Hopper, is it?
Hooper,
that's it. Blow his half-time whistle.
I laugh at him, really, he's hopped around everywhere. Where's Son? Could Tottenham get a goal with a break?
No. Well, cut out by Sandro Martinez. Doherty goes to Bentancur.
That surely be the half. Yeah, that is the half.
That is the half, yes. We're going to switch over
I'm going to grab some food quickly.
to Brentford Chelsea for the last 15 minutes.
Oh,
yeah, if you could find something decent, that'd be nice.
Oh, well, I could find something myself.
Okay.
Oh,
Visser through to Onyeka. It's into the side net and good chance from Dave.
Let's see what I can find.
Okay. But 15 minutes left of this half. We will discuss a bit of the United Tottenham half when Harry's back. But we've got just 15 minutes of Chelsea Brentford to look at the moment. And yeah, we join back. Chelsea almost conceding. Brilliant. It's Rico Henry that someone having a shot that we join back to. I've been holding on to him for a few weeks in FPL. Yeah, Sancho that is, and then talk about Anthony. Yeah, he's good. I for some reason want him to succeed, even though Merseyside's supposed to be below. Wait, are we talking about? Nunez. I don't know what anyone's talking about at this point, but yeah, Jorginho. Kovacic goes out wide. Sterling now, I think he's playing a wing back role. It looks a bit. Goes to Chuck Wemaker back to Sterling. Here's Kovacic now. Or is it a 4-4-2 potentially? Who's in that too? I don't know. Pulisic. Sterling. Tries to find Pulisic. Just kicks into Janol. It's now with Kovacic. Can he get a shot away? He does, but it's very tame. Doesn't trouble Raya in between the sticks. But I think it took a deflection, so potentially a corner here. Maybe? Guess we'll see. Yes, it is a Chelsea corner. Well, there's a chance for a goal here then. This is their first corner of the game, Chelsea. Brentford have had 6. Brentford really giving them a game. Really giving them a game. Obviously drew here last year, Chelsea, at the Brentford Community Stadium. Forced some really good saves out of Mendy that time, but there was a lot of youngsters in that side. Obviously, the Chelsea team hit very badly by COVID. Now they've come forward again, Brentford. So Chelsea have just been about to stop them in their tracks. I'm telling you what, to get it going quickly. But he can't, and now they'll wait and allow the centre-halves to go forward and just bring that Brentford team forward and force Chelsea back a bit. Well, Breuer, come on. Breuer started HSL. Breuer started the game. He was subbed off after 62 minutes for Christian Pulisic. He was brought off for Sterling, Pulisic on for Kukurea, and Chukwuemeka came on for Mason Mount. So still Havertz escaped the culling. I don't know how. But equally, we didn't see the first, 15 minutes of the second half, so can't really judge too well. But for the first 45, Havertz struggled a lot. Koulibaly goes now to Havertz, to Kovacic, tries to find Chukwuemeka fouled in the box, and Sterling found on the edge. Well, it looked like. Oh yes, nice, yeah. Didn't do too well though. Struggled a bit. It's gutting to see. I love Armando Breuer, but yeah, just couldn't really finish a lot of the chances he had. But yeah, 13 minutes left in this one. David Raya now with the ball, and on the edge of his 6-yarder. He's going to try and go forwards with it. Okay, this is very disappointing at the moment for Chelsea. Pulisic does well. It's a nice 1-2. Ben Mee tries to stop him in his tracks. You brought Bourbon solid. Pulisic goes inside, but it's cut out before it can get to either Havertz or Chukwuemeka. Don't know why you love this bowl, this dish so much. Yeah.
Got to use it.
No. Pulisic tries to put it in there. It's a good challenge from Pinnock. I think it was Pinnock. Good centre half from Pinnock.
He's alright.
Okay. You really don't rate Brentford players, do you?
No, I do.
You just said he's alright, and that Onyeka is. Did you be surprised to see him at a big club?
I love Ivan Toney.
Don't really know what Tony's doing there, though. Being a bit of a muppet.
Oh yeah, I'll put that on there. Come on the ball. 12 minutes, Chelsea to go.
Just the games I switched between United and Everton. Fair enough. Koulibaly goes to Aspi, inside to Pulisic. It's a nice turn from Pulisic. Can he find anyone? Goes to Sterling. Sterling now into Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka, can he get there? He does get there ahead of Pinnock. Does really well just to hold up the ball. Goes to Raheem Sterling. Sterling now looking for an option in the centre. Finds Kovacic. Kovacic into Jorginho. Jorgi now plays it back. Koulibaly into Kova. Kova to Jorgi. Jorgi to Kova. Really just struggling to get the ball forward, Chelsea. It's constantly backwards under the pressure from Brentford, and now it's a head injury for Shandon Baptiste.
No, it was someone.
Oh, is it? Oh. Why have we paused again then?
Because we had the ball, he went down. Just hits him in the stomach.
Hit him in the rib.
I don't really know how Kova's just smashed the ball in there though.
Oh, he's annoyed, and Aubameyang is now coming on. Good news for my fantasy team. Good news for Chelsea. Hopefully Aubameyang can make the difference here with 10 minutes to go. They've not really given enough time. That's an odd one for Potter to leave it so late to introduce Aubameyang into this game. But
finally, it's taken 80 minutes to bring Kai Havertz off.
Yeah, it was an odd one. I don't know. Obviously, Mount may not have played well in the 15 minutes, but I thought he did better than Havertz in the first 45. I mean, neither of them did well, but considering as well, Havertz has been really poor in recent games as well. It's an odd one, but yeah.
Oh. Come on, Charles.
How many points I could have had in FPL if I remember to save my changes. Sad times. Never mind, I'm back. Wanted to learn math, but turned out it's easy, so I'm back. Alright, welcome back, Perks. Loftus-Cheek. Into Pulisic. Can he get a ball to anyone? Puts it in there. Aubameyang can't quite meet it.
Takova. Come on. Got to keep knocking on the door.
Kovacic has a shot again.
Takova, not good enough.
Not great.
Got to do better. Can't force it.
Klopp really likes having 5 subs. 81st minute, he's used them all. Might as well. You get 5, utilise them. I really don't understand managers that don't use all the subs.
Yeah, Potter's used 4.
Maybe if you're holding on to a win, you can stick to 3 or 4, but...
No, Potter's used 5, hasn't he?
No.
Yeah.
He made a triple change and then brought on Aubameyang.
And Gallagher in the first half. Oh no, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Good save.
Arisa Balaga. Really good save.
Oh my god, no shots.
Forced to Jan out. He's dragged it wide. It's so messy at the back at the moment for Chelsea. Especially compared to Brentford, he look so compact at the back.
Go
Aubameyang.
Go, Yorba. Go.
Driving it forwards. Aubameyang, Chukwuemeka and Sterling at the moment leading the Chelsea attack. He looks to find Sterling in there. It's blocked by Pinnock. I thought it was just going to land nicely for Chukwuemeka to score his first Premier League goal, but he can't. Pass out to Arifa Balaga. A brilliant performance from Kepa once again today.
And it's too easy. It can't be that we take Charlie Silver out of our team, we suddenly capitulate. Can't be like that. Because he is 38. Loftus-Cheek. He's twisting and turning. Pulisic, Jorginho. Not a bad ball. So Pulisic is deflected. Oh, I thought it was going in.
Jorginho.
Oh, on your toes, Pully.
Lock out.
Dave, why is he hitting it backwards?
It's alright, Koulibaly. Kovacic, 8 minutes or so, 7 minutes left now of the game. Jorginho. Back to Kova. Can he find a ball forwards? Note box to go out wide, and it's now with Azpilicueta. He finds Pulisic, who finds Loftus-Cheek. Goes back to Aspi.
We're going to need a bit of
It's now with Chalobah.
So, that's Sterling or
Kovacic.
or Pulisic.
By the sound of it, many chances in that Brentford-Chelsea game. Yeah,
Oh,
really
Sterling!
is. Sterling needs to put this one away, but it's a big
earlier.
challenge.
He's got to shoot earlier. Hit it with his right.
It's a good ball in from Aubameyang. A really, really good ball through from Aubameyang. And Sterling just really needs to do better with that one. Frustrating. Koulibaly into Chukwuemeka. Chelsea need a goal and there's only 5 or so minutes to find it. Kovacic, ball over the top. Pinnock tries to cut it out.
Sterling won't going to win that header, was he? Tottenham United's going to kick off in a minute. Just getting on that.
No, yeah, I know. It's alright, we'll finish up watching here and then, yeah.
Oh, what's happened off the ball here?
Jorginho. Oh, it's a foul throw as well, apparently. What a shit show. Stuttgart beat Bielefeld 6.
Touch with his right there, then hit it with your right. Doesn't he take that extra touch?
It takes about 5 too many there.
Just hit it with his right. Touch and hit. There. And then bang. Gotta hit it there. He wasted a few chances on Saturday against Villa. Sunday against Villa. And he's wasted another one there. Come on.
Kovacic to Pulisic. Goes out wide to RLC. Jorginho to Loftus-Cheek.
No,
Tries to turn Chandon Baptiste but can't. Now it's with Jorginho.
Pushing
Aspi goes back.
Come on, let's go. Recycle it. Come on. Kova. Jorgie. Dave. Ball in, looking for. Oh, doesn't find it. Falls to Chukwuemeka. What can he do with it? Kova. To Dave.
Aspi. Loftus-Cheek.
Ball in.
It's
Connected.
a bit messy and now
Oh no.
Brentford will try and break Visser.
But look at Dave, he's knackered.
Kovacic tries to put a challenge in. It's weak. Sterling, good challenge.
Well done. Now we go. Now let's go again. Come on. Bit of urgency about us.
4 minutes. You also need to keep some like Can't just sprint endlessly. Aubameyang has a shot, but it's tame, and Raya gets down to it easily. Needs to be a bit more venomous, that effort from Aubameyang.
Bit on the corner as well.
And actually, yeah, maybe a bit of height, a bit of power behind it. Instead, he's got a shot, however, it's nothing. Troubling the keeper, unfortunately. Aspi can't quite win it there. Loftus now to Azpilicueta. It's now Jorginho, Kovacic. Koulibaly is out wide, but he tries to feed it through to Aubameyang, and it's not come off. He doesn't have the ball again. Mateo Kovacic, Pulisic, Aubameyang, Sterling all creating options. It is Raheem Sterling. He wants someone out wide, but there is no one there because Pulisic has come inside, and we've seemingly not got any wing backs anymore. Loftus to Dave. Back now with Loftus-Cheek.
Come on.
Goes to Jorginho, who finds Azpilicueta again. Jorginho to Loftus-Cheek. Back to Aspi. Back to Jorginho.
You could just put the timer and let the time play out. If you're not going to flick over and... Yeah. Timer might be a bit off.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, well, yeah. Exo says that United Tottenham's game's restarting. We'll watch the last few minutes of this one, then we'll go back to the second half there. Hope it's not a goal in the first few minutes.
Come on, man.
Koulibaly.
Don't shoot.
Dink ball in. Loftus. Shoulders it forwards, but it's not really amounting to anything. Koulibaly to Sterling. Tries to feed through Pulisic.
Chukwuemeka. Hits it to no one.
And then Jorginho has to go back to Chalobah. Back to Koulibaly. 2 minutes left plus whatever additional time is added.
It's going to fall to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Need a goal.
Jorgi. Kovacic tries to find Aubameyang. It's cut out. Falls to Pulisic. It's a good effort.
It's just... Doesn't feel...
Unfortunate, it just didn't fall for Aubameyang. Pulisic does really well, but he just can't cut it back to Aubameyang yet.
Wow. Knocking on the door. It's a good effort from Pulisic, to be fair. A bit straight though. Too straight.
Exactly.
Right down the keeper's neck. He parries it.
Makes a meal of it though.
Just falls to the left of Aubameyang. Just falls to the left of him.
He's almost run too quickly there. He needs to be just ready to anticipate it a bit further back, wherever the ball goes.
Oh, wow, was that a big hole there? I was well and cool.
Good challenge from Koulibaly. Chukwuemeka now. He's kind of got no options forward. Has to turn back. Yanal fouls him. Visser fouls him. Finally given.
How many more fouls?
James Miller, last minute block stops West Ham equalising. It's not something I want to hear, except sad times, mate.
Okay, so with the foul there. 30 seconds left in all time. Maybe 2 minutes added on, I don't know. We haven't watched the second half. For all we know, it could be a big stoppage. I don't know though. Chukwuemeka's alright. Someone's gone down.
Chukwuemeka's in some pain. Yanal seems to also be a bit of pain.
And run down the clock as much as they can.
Kovacic. Chalobah. Finds Aspi. It's now with Jorginho.
Got to get it in there now.
Across to Koulibaly. 4 minutes of additional time.
Wow.
In fact, add it there.
Yeah.
And that's not the right thing.
4 minutes when you go. Pulisic. Dave. RLC. Back to Aspi.
That's Azpilicueta now. Finds Chalobah. Kovacic. To Jorginho. Jorginho. Into Aspi. I just don't see him break them down at the moment, Chelsea. It's annoying, but Brentford are very, very good at this. Aspi in the middle, it's cleared. This just has 0-0. Frustrations written all over it, doesn't it?
Typical midweek fixture for Chelsea. Just not getting
drop points.
And Samuel Godos is coming on for number 27. Don't know who that is. it's Vitaliano, and he's going to take his time walking off the pitch. So, what? Oh, 1-0 United, 1-0, of course we've missed a Fred goal. Well, that is annoying. That is very annoying. Horrific timing.
I know it's going to happen. Kepa's been given man of the match again, which I think says it all, doesn't it? Huge deflect. Okay, we've not missed much then. Jamming goal. But with 3 minutes left here, then we will cut back to that one. Aspi. Chalabar. Goes into Koulibaly. Koulibaly now.
That's my perfect clean sheet gone. Who got the assist?
Tony. That sounds like Fred was involved, mate. Did McTominay set up Fred? I hope that's what happened there. No. Sancho. Oh my god. Absolute scenes.
Hey, FPL.
He's done nothing.
Shit.
Yeah, and then tonight he's turned up. I'm still probably going to get rid of him for Phil Foden, but if I can find a way of not doing that, I might. Which might involve taking Aubameyang out, to be fair. Chalabar. Plays it forwards. It's good from Pulisic, RLC. Really nice turn.
Go left,
He was held, but he's managed to keep going. Chukwuemeka. Into Kovacic. Sterling. Good drive from Sterling. Lovely little dink ball. Pulisic. He's never going to win anything in the air, and Briar catches it. I've said this before. I don't understand Fred except for his work rate. Well, yeah, technically he's one of the worst footballers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But you just weren't going to win that.
puts a shift in at least. Guy looks like an old man. Okay, harsh but true. Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek. A minute to go. They've got to be pumping the ball forwards here. To Aubameyang. He can't quite get there. Kovacic.
Bit of urgency about us, please.
Pulisic.
Oh, he's got to look. Chukwuemeka's got to let him know he's there.
Kova.
Bournemouth finished.
To Pulley.
Southampton.
That's a
beaten
poor,
Bournemouth.
poor pass. Dom Solanke blanking, things we hate to see.
Philip Billing goal either. Got to go long from Kepa now. Got to go long. Oh my god, that was way too close.
Koulibaly.
Got to go. 20 seconds.
Jorginho.
Down. It's because Jorginho's on the ball probably.
Now with
Last
Kovacic.
chance now.
Chukwuemeka. Can he get it in there?
Oh, what a
I thought that was going to get to Aubameyang at the back post.
What a save from Raya.
Oh, I thought that was going to get to Aubameyang at the back post.
I saw him there, yeah. I thought it'd run through.
It was a weird moment from Pinnock.
Oh,
He's gone for goal. He really just needs to zip it across the area.
To be fair, I think any further and that's cleared by Pinnock. But corner, kept better be out. Liverpool beating West Ham. We know Chelsea will threat
get it
from
in the
corners.
air there.
Need a good delivery. Need a good delivery now. Last kick of the game,
If
sorry.
Maguire and Fred can make it pro, anyone can. Chase your dreams,
Need
kids.
a good delivery.
It is a good delivery, but no
Chelsea want
contact with it.
handball. Chelsea want handball. Surely they've got to check that before the final whistle's blown.
I imagine VAR will be in the process of checking it. Ben Mee clears it.
They're checking it. No penalty.
He's saying no penalty. We will see.
Oh,
Nah, it's his knee.
No, don't know why we're calling that.
Definitely his knee.
Yeah, it's definitely not a penalty. Yeah, it's his knee.
No.
That's a game. That's a game that turn over. What
Yeah.
a terrible result.
Frustrating for Chelsea. Very, very
Terrible
frustrating.
result.
And we missed a goal in the United Tottenham game as well for that. Yeah, we will now cut back to the game at Old Trafford. A big.
Got to line their timer.
It's 3 minutes out, something like that.
Yeah, well, Man United lead here. And who's going to the book here? It is a yellow card for Casemiro. Højbjerg on the ball. Casemiro wipes him out.
Ah, smashed it again.
Stonewall yellow. But yeah, full time in all the other games. And I might get 3 bonus points, I guess. Now you'd need Perisic to do something.
Ryan's really good. I heard that he might be giving competition to De Gea. Or for the Spain spot, shouldn't he? We should be either of them, mate. It should be Kepa.
I was say, yeah, Kepa.
Easy, mate. Kepa's different gravy. 4 points from Sancho at the moment in FPL, things we'd love to see. And at the moment, Adalo clean sheet will be getting subbed in for Chilwell. All around a very decent week for me, in a week where like, no Haaland or anything is scoring big points.
Ball in from Bantanker. Oh, I was going to Harry Kane if they'd left it, and that is... Oh, I thought Perisic left. Perisic could score though. So he's not winning this game, so yeah. Typical midweek game. We rest a few players. That's our problem. That's our problem at the moment. That's the one thing I'll criticise us for. But when we don't have our big players, we can't perform. We bench Thiago Silva. You know, we bench Aubameyang. We have no Reece James. We bench Chilwell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no Kante.
A few injuries and we've not really got any bench options. Chukwuemeka looked decent tonight, a lot better than Broy did. It's frustrating Broy didn't play well tonight.
Pulisic didn't look awful.
We had some big chances in that first half that should have really gone in. No way Kepa starts over De Gea. Perks, mate, you're waffling or you're living in like 2016.
I was going to say 5 years ago.
Nah, 2018. I'd still say De Gea was amazing.
3-4 years ago, yes. Now, not a chance.
And obviously Kepa hasn't been great, but yeah, no, this recently has been sensational. He should be starting for Spain at the World Cup.
Yeah.
It really depends on who's been playing in the most recent games. I think it's been the Simon, the Bilbao keeper, which makes sense because he is young and will be there for a while.
Tackle from Dallo.
It's not like he's ever leaving Bilbao.
I would say, yeah.
They hold their talents forever.
You've actually sold anyone ever.
Yeah, they do. They sometimes have to.
Well, that
like
sums up
freeze
Fred in a nutshell.
Sometimes.
He goes from scoring a goal to he just passed it to Ten Hag. Matt dives with a long throw. Højbjerg heads it on. Son brings it down. Kane can't get there. Live win probability 68%. Manchester United 24% draw, 8% Tottenham. 8% is pretty low, saying there's still 37 minutes to go. I guess it's win, but it's there to score 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just that I heard the Swain coach that remembers I was going to check on him. I had to watch Chick Hatter's Cup.
I think we'll get called up.
Yeah.
Potentially over De Gea.
Anthony. Cuts in. Has a go.
Wide.
Just wide.
Because Ryan's been really impressive lately, but equally so's Kepa, so.
Yeah.
De Gea hasn't been this season, so if De Gea's in the Spain squad, it's waffle, mate.
Dale will get called up for like old time's sake thing.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's
like,
not, he
like
didn't even. Did he even? He didn't start the Euros.
Like the old players like still Harry Maguire will get called up for England.
That's not really for old time's sake. There's no
Not-
good
no,
days
no,
with Harry
but-
Maguire, was there? Oh, I remember the good old days. Yeah, not really. Who won nothing? Yeah, they were
He's
great.
not South
Sancho
West,
cuts in, wants to have a
He's
shot.
one of
Romero
Southgate's
blocks it.
favourites. Like, you know, De Gea will be the favourite of Spain. Bentancur. Well, might be something that Southgate has. Ketta's really good, so the bad spell. Comeback is on. Yeah, comeback is very much on.
I'll check some FPL bonus points at the moment. Hopefully Sancho's on 3.
Anyone on?
He's not. He's on 2. And Dallo's on 1. Things we'd love to see.
That's just rubbish.
Hopefully Dallo assists Sancho later. But
Kane double.
Trippier gets 3 as well.
Almer
on
gets
2. That's just how good Trippier is, mate. Just how good he is.
It's a load of rubbish.
Don't have a Liverpool West Ham players, but I'll check regardless.
Bruno slots in Rashford.
Alisson 3
Was he
again.
brought down by Dyer? Ref says no. Ref says no.
That's
Rashford
P3 bonus points by him. Kepa 1.
He was crap. I don't know anymore. No, I don't think I don't. No, it's not.
No.
There's
100%.
contact, but not a pen.
And a guy I didn't even know played for Southampton to get bonus points tonight. Kaletakar. When did Duje Kaletakar join Southampton? I guess that was the replacement for Bednarek on deadline day.
No billing points.
No one from Bournemouth, mate. They lost
Tottenham throwing their own half.
to Southampton. You thought they'd get
United look much better. United look much better.
Ronaldo hat-trick incoming? I don't think so, but I think you could get a goal potentially. Tottenham don't look great.
Yeah.
They've not been sensational, so they've not been bad. Anyway, it is now with Bentancur. Bentancur, can he get anything going? He goes to Kane. Kane sort of leaves it to roll through, and it goes to De Gea, and he's going to take his sweet time about this one, and then he'll pick it up as soon as he's under any pressure from Son.
Makes sense.
Also to Varane. Varane into Bruno. Could United spring forwards now into action? Bruno to Shaw. Shaw to Sancho. Back into Shaw. It's with Bruno. It's all over the place. Basuma now has it. Big challenge from Casemiro, and United have the ball back. Here's Sancho. It's now with Lisandro Martinez. Varane goes out wide to Dalot. Dalot bringing it forward. Anthony. Good stream. See you next time. Bye, people. See you, Chelsea fan. Make sure to join us on. Oh no, you'll be at the Chelsea United game, so you won't be able to join us.
Need
But
a response though.
yes.
Chelsea, obviously not you. We don't need a response.
Yeah. And yeah, so make sure to join us. I guess next Wednesday is when we're next live.
Gloves on in October. Blimey.
So much for how Tottenham are the biggest club in North London. Isn't Chelsea all from North London? No.
We're West London.
Chelsea from the west.
Arsenal, Tottenham in the north. West Ham in the east. Is it West Ham in the east?
I think it's something like that, isn't it? I can't remember though.
Fulham
The Olympic Stadium, which I feel like is probably in the east, yeah. Fulham also in the west,
Bruno's
obviously.
shots just end up in the west.
Dallo. The west of what? It might have ended up in the west. I don't know which direction of Old Trafford's north, south, east and west.
Bruno to Anthony.
Arsenal is North London, yeah. Palace is south, I think. They're like QPR in that.
Fulham at east.
Rashford header up in the air. Doherty, he puts his header up in the air. And now Sancho tries to get onto it, but his touch is poor. And then Shaw stops Doherty breaking down the right.
Haven't actually watched the goal going yet tonight.
Are we going to see
watched
Fred's
two goal
here?
games.
No, this is Fred's delivery. Rashford.
Yeah, I want to see the
flicks it
goal.
up in the air, directly up in the air.
It is watching Chelsea lose. South is right. Well, no, South is not Rangers. Oh, Queen's Park Rangers. That makes more sense.
Let's go Rangers, mate. Come on.
Not Rangers in Glasgow. That is not Southland.
Who are very north.
Yeah, that's quite north, that one. Yeah. QPR in the south. Does that mean
Basuma
Palace are
plays
also in
it
the south?
forward. Here's Casemiro. Yeah, that's what I said.
And Millwall are in the south as well.
Yeah. No. Can't remember.
I just wonder why there's such a big rivalry with Palace.
That's either east or south.
That's
Millwall's
quite
is not with
confusing.
Palace.
It
Millwall's
they
is
throw
with
coins
West
at each other.
Ham, mate. That's just Millwall everywhere they go.
Oh.
Their rivalries with West Ham.
They have a rivalry with everyone. So that would be the East then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I swear Millwall hate everyone they play.
Yeah, they do.
Like they could go to like some non-league team, like just sitting, trying to make some money, having a nice day, and they'd still find a way to throw a bottle cap at someone or something.
Don't know why they've shown tonight's results. Arsenal Man City postponed.
And like got waterlogged.
Yeah.
But look at that, 1-0, 0-0, 1-0, 1-0. It's done.
It didn't help that last night we had what? 2-1 and 1-0, right?
No, 2-0, 0-0.
2-1 and 0-0.
2-1, 0-0.
Yeah.
That's still like 3 goals. The same amount of goals, just all noticing one. Basically, it's been a
Extra
completely pointless midweek, but it probably does
Well,
mean...
there's still results, isn't there? And then tomorrow, Fulham are going to stick 9 past Villa.
It probably does mean that Villa are going to say, like, there's
What's the other game?
Leicester Leeds.
Could be high scoring as well.
Yeah. Bruno's coming off. He's not coming off. He's just got to come stand by the side because he got kicked. It's a drop ball for United, and it's Luke Shaw. He's going to drop it and kick it.
Lisandro goes back to De Gea.
It should not be in goal.
Well, should you be at right back?
Oh, for Spain, so I forgot my sentence again.
Most people in the UK don't rate Reese's that much. When I tried it, I loved it. It might be that our chocolate sucks. I've never had a Reese's. What are your thoughts?
Never had Reese's.
Okay.
No. Have I? What is I've forgotten which one they are.
Reese's Pieces, mate.
I might have actually. I like all chocolate to be honest, so.
Especially dairy milk, fruit and nut.
Okay, unless it's got nut or fruit in it. Well, I don't mind nuts actually.
Anthony tries to
It's
find
only got fruit in it.
Rashford. Romero under pressure from Fernandes. He does
Free kick.
apply a little bit too much pressure, Bruno Fernandes.
And they tried to take it quickly, but the ref said no, you move.
For us, England is so small and you guys have all these clubs.
We're not small, we're quite big.
In terms of landmass, we are
Oh yeah,
small.
and compared to some countries.
And
we're
population, we're small.
tiny. Yeah. Some countries got
60
over 1
million. The thing is, yeah, we had all the money and the power to start with, and then
We let them all go, thank God.
we did terrible, terrible things. And now we have all the money and the power.
Well, not all the...
Well, we do kind of have all the money.
Not all the
Other than
power.
America.
We've lost all our...
But yeah, we've let some of the colonies be free again, yeah.
We'll do... Oh no, that's a funny clip.
Right.
Bruno.
Everything is London for us. Yeah.
Cornwall, London.
Yeah. Try and get that, but yeah. Bruno. Varane. 28 minutes to go. Clean sheet points should have come in now for the United players, and the Tottenham players won't be getting them, but
I know, that's Paris.
to at least get a second point. Don't you have Kane as well?
Yeah. And Anthony, all blanking.
You
Phillips,
stinky FPL
Billing,
flag.
blanking. Tony, blanking.
Compared to
Sterling,
India, football hasn't
blanking.
developed that much here. I saw a really, really interesting video today where if you look at the population of India, it's 1.2 billion, right? And the population of China, 1.4 billion. Between them, they've qualified for a combined one World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas if you look at Iceland, with a population of about 300,000, sorry, they've qualified for the same amount.
Yeah.
And Greece, obviously,
so
who
India have got cricket.
less as well.
Like India
Yeah.
have very, very good at cricket. Like phenomenal at cricket. Or at least used to be a few years back, but now still pretty
Yeah,
good.
India have never qualified for the World Cup, have they? It's
No.
one for China and 0 for India, but
China have only got a good football reputation because they've got money. And everyone goes.
it's hard to qualify this year, obviously, because Qatar got a bye. And they are the first debutants to host it since Italy in 1938.
Because they hadn't qualified.
Which obviously Italy
It's the
couldn't
first
have
one.
travelled to
Yeah.
any of the one before that. That was the second one. They
Oh.
couldn't travel to the one before that because it was in Uruguay, and there weren't planes. So it would have been a bit of a trek. But they did have like boats and stuff, so they could have gone, but they didn't. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sure. Back to De Gea.
And De Gea goes
Although
wrong.
it's slowly start to good signs, maybe in my deathbed we might have a team in the Champions League. Well, obviously you'll never have a team in the Champions League, but yeah, you could have a team in the Asian Champions League, yeah. Give you a sound.
Yeah, India cricket's obviously it's like when football players go to China. Like, you'll find a lot of English cricketers and a lot of big cricketers playing the
Yeah.
Indian Premier League.
IPL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you only see there's a couple of players that are proud like Somerset or something like that.
We do have a high Indian demographic on our channel, though.
Yeah, we do.
Fairly sure. That is dominated by UK. I think a good 40% of our viewer base is from the UK. I think it's
Big
10%
when a
UK,
country-
US, sorry,
when a
and
coun-
then I think it's India
When a
after that.
country's got 1.2 billion
Germany.
people, I'd like to think that at least one of them's watching us.
Yeah, hate as hell. That's it. Benzema goal.
Wow.
I'll just
I am
say.
fully shocked about that. That has really surprised me, that one. Unbelievable, that. Benzema scored a goal. Wow. What a day. Luke Shaw.
Well, India actually comes in at number 2 now. It's not as high as I thought for UK, at least in the last 28 days. Just 14% for the United Kingdom, 8.6% for India, and 6.6% for the US.
Oh, Rashford.
So yeah, India actually
Six
comes in
and
as
wide.
our second highest
Yeah,
geography.
wow. Look at India.
And if in the last 28 days at least, so we look at lifetime, yeah, they do go to third. It's 26% UK, 5% US, 3.5% India. But they're very small percentages, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we very, very vast and varied audience. So yeah,
Yeah,
welcome
I bet
people
big
from
money, yeah.
from all across the world.
Ten Hag still knows. Yeah, I noticed that Ten Hag doesn't use his subs. He will. I think Ronaldo will come on say 70th minute and Ericsson. Ronaldo and Eriksen.
Maybe no one's told him he gets 5.
Yeah. Kane is fouled by Varane. He's going to go into the book, would be my guess.
Check my FPL team as well.
He isn't.
47. And still Dallo 6 at the moment to get subbed in for Chilwell and Sancho bonus points.
That's just dull.
And Dallo bonus points as well at the moment.
Still really dull.
I got Mitro tomorrow as well. He's going to score like 10.
Fair enough.
Good week so far. Especially when a lot of people haven't sorted out their teams. Obviously with a lot of players out this week. But yeah, that should be wrapped up now for Real. By the sounds of it, they scored about 9. They've just been constant goals tonight.
Yeah. Perisic, nice little step over there. Puts the ball in.
Oh. Well, blocked by Varane.
Bentancur
wins it back.
Is there got to recycle it back out to Perisic? Can he beat Dallo once again? He tries to come inside. He does come inside.
Perisic flicked on. Kane at the back post. Big save from De Gea. Straight at him. Yeah, he needs to go across the keeper there. That's he's offside anyway. Yeah.
For the advantage is played. And here come United.
United trying to break here.
Nice foot.
Goes out wide.
Anthony, can he beat?
It is Anthony, isn't it? Yeah. Anthony against Perisic. Options in the centre. This is a really nice run from Anthony. Finds Bruno. Bruno can't get anything on it. Fred needs to go out wide. Bruno! It's a goal for Bruno Fernandes. Fred knocks it down. So it's a lovely curling effort. And people complaining. People moaning that Bruno ain't great. And that he's missing chances. But that is a very good finish from Bruno Fernandes.
That is surely game, set, match. And I mean, big result for United. It looks like they can beat everyone apart from Man City. Eyes on the referee, don't we know why?
And Brentford and Brighton.
Yes.
That's 2.
Yeah. Fred, that's a great goal. That is a really... Fred's shot hits Dyer, falls down to Fernandes. That's
really good finish,
goal, yeah. Fair enough. I've never rated the bloke, but that is a really good finish. Laurie stood no chance. And that surely seals the win for Manchester United. And it's another big result. At the other end, Kane was definitely offside. Miles
off. Him and Doherty, actually. Oh, it did take a deflection.
He was put on by a Tottenham player though, but I don't think he got back on side in time again.
Okay.
But with 20 minutes to go, Man United now lead 2-0, and that is a nice point for Ivan Perisic, and he is my fantasy team, and that makes me sad. Especially actually really get one more than Chilwell would have. Like what Chilwell has. But Tottenham have got 20 minutes to find 2 goals if they want to at least get a point out of this game. It's still possible. United could collapse. And here is Perisic. Tottenham comes straight back at them. Puts the ball in. And it's punch behind by De Gea. Corner to Tottenham. They're knocking on the door. They're trying to respond.
Is that a Fred goal and assist, by the way?
No, because he kicked it into Dyer and it fell.
No, you sure?
No, his shot it hit Dyer. It shouldn't be. I doubt it will be.
No. Football doesn't know they've scored yet.
Ball in from Son. Heads his way. Son's going to get there again. And they're going to recycle it.
See if FPL's credited him for the assist. Fred's on the goal and assist. I was actually meant that.
Fred.
Well, I have to pick him up, Yeah, no assist has been credited yet. Don't imagine there will be.
Kane slotted in. Puts
Ball
the ball
in.
No one's there.
Dallo is though to clear it.
Javier kicks off. At this point, bring Messi around to Miami.
Well, you guys were right. Spurs are terrible. Contest to go. No manager has ever made us play this bad other than Nuno.
Surely that's a joke.
Welcome to the stream, Lace. That is quite the message to open up with, but yeah.
Good finish. Great finish from Bruno.
Was a really, really good finish, yeah.
Bruno, he got right.
Yeah, I was right. In that United will win.
Very, very happy. So is Bruno, so is Rand, so is Sarah.
Good finish. And
So
we've cut
United.
back to Anthony being assaulted by an Irish right wing back by the name of Matt Doherty.
Matthew Doherty.
Now let's see what happened here. Anthony tried to run.
They
both went
got
for it.
tag teamed.
Okay. Have you guys seen that photo that recently resurfaced where Benzema was clapping in the back for Cruz, Ronaldo,
yeah.
James and Ramos getting awarded?
And everyone's like, oh, it's his turn now.
Ram.
No.
So James has thrown me there because I was thinking like Reece.
Yeah.
But no, I thought Hammers, isn't it? Yeah. James.
Oh, wow. Wall reference.
I think that's fine.
I think it just looked very...
Bruno. By the way, Sancho and Anthony have switched
yeah.
wings now. No, I've only just done it.
Oh,
Sancho was still on that side before the second goal.
come on, Anthony.
Bruno
Get me some points.
goes out wide to Sancho.
What's he waiting for? Get in the box.
He wants options in the area to cross to and pick up more. Fancy 2
Bruno
points.
has to go
Bruno
out
has a
and
shot,
score
but
goals.
Reece doesn't spill that one. Ronaldo transfers to Tottenham and scored the hat-trick for Tottenham and retires the game.
Life is just one game. You can't have to win. You're still third in the Premier League.
I was going to say, we can go back to Andre Villaboas days if you
Yeah. You're still third in the Premier League. It's one game. You can't overreact.
I'd love it if Tottenham brought back AVV. It would be so funny. Remember at Chelsea, it was painful.
God. Yeah, this is just one-off game, and I don't think you can blame this on Conte. Tottenham have been shit, and that's not down to manager. That is
Miguel
down to
Almiron's
personnel.
turned into prime Santiago Nunez this season. To be fair. I mean, didn't they sign someone, didn't they, Newcastle, that was like him? They signed like Santiago Nunez or something. Rashford, that's a great effort, but again, Lloris is fuming.
Yeah. Well, all my years as a Tottenham fan, we have not played as bad against Tottenham, so it's not funny. Surely, if you supported Tottenham for the last year,
You've been losing like you lost to Chelsea 3-0
I even think the Arsenal result
Arsenal
this year was
3-1.
worse.
Yeah.
I think even
He scored in that game though.
The other game, you're not 3-2, and Ronaldo scored a hat trick. I don't think that was great.
I think back to it wasn't last year, it must have been the year before, when Tottenham here won 6-1, didn't they?
Yeah. Very different times.
Bruno Dallo heads it over. Oh, that would have been big for my fantasy team. I might have just exploded in that moment. Oh, good second half showing some players have dropped Sancho and Dallo out of the bone. Oh no, Dallo's still there. Good job.
How?
Right, it goes Fred 35, Fernandes 34, and then Varane and Dallo join on 29. So if Dallo could just pick up a cheeky goal or something.
16 minutes to go. Yeah.
McTominay's coming on.
Tottenham still have a chance.
Yeah, I was going to say, United really think they've won this one, don't they?
Ball is with Luke Shaw, and he's playing centre midfield at the moment. Varane back to De Gea. De Gea goes long.
Bruno trying to find him, can't. Dallo into Bruno, finds Dallo.
Someone's got to tell Højbjerg he's got time there. He just flicked
Anthony's found his way back to the right, and now Dallo is definitely fouled by Ben Davies. And it's a free kick to Manchester United on the far side.
United throw.
Is it a throw?
Yeah.
I'm presuming it's a free kick because they're in the challenge, but okay. And I think there is going to be a substitution. It is going to be Anthony making his way off the pitch.
Great, another blank.
3 points at least.
Well, I think that was a prime highlight was him hitting the post. That's brilliant. That is absolutely
good shot. Great shot, mate.
Highlights his bloke's game. He hit the outside the post once.
Yeah, you're getting 3 points from Rans now. 6 from Sancho. Just
oh, ball. Is Fred going to reach it? Oh.
Romero. Bruno trying to win it.
That's what I mean. You cannot blame that on Conte.
Here's
It's an
McTominay.
absolute shit show at the back.
Good turn. Bruno wants to put it in there. Can't quite. Goes to Dallo. Dallo to Bruno. Bruno now. Switches the play. Sure. Finds Sancho. Sancho. Looking for their goal scoring midfielder Fred. Sure. Here is Fred. Goes into Casemiro. Back with Fred.
I feel something building between two
I was going to say.
PMs.
Every time I see Fred, here he is again, touch the ball, I just think he's going to score.
Like magic.
So yeah, Bruno I think's gone out wide right now, and there's a 3 with McTominay, Casemiro and Fred.
United throw once again. Luke Shaw on it. He's going to throw.
The thing is, Fred is so hit and miss as a footballer.
Yeah. Anthony's still making his way around.
Like, sometimes, today, he puts in superb performances. He's running everywhere. He's even gets a goal. Other days, he can't hit a pass in a straight line. Yes, a Dallo goal would mean goal and clean sheet. Sign me up. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how old that message was. I wasn't checking chat, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. He sat on my bench, but he will get subbed in for Chilwell, so... Chilwell might be another player that's got to go. Might have to triple sub and take triple transfer and take -8.
Sandro Martinez, who I thought he was playing today. I haven't seen him on the pitch at all.
Yeah, literally.
I think it's the first time I've said his name. I genuinely don't think he's been playing football today. Who knows?
Basuma finds Doherty. Doherty now. Back to Romero, to Dyer. Under pressure, goes back to Romero. He wanted that move forward to Doherty, but Sancho applying the press means he's had to switch the play to Ben Davies. Sorry, he finds Perisic.
Tottenham's biggest problem today has been that they have not. Son and Kane have gone.
Decent ball from the Croat, puts it to Kane. Falls to Son. Can he get a shot away? No, because Scott McTominay has put in a brilliant challenge.
And then Martinez hoops up the pitch. But yeah, Son and Kane have been so quiet. They barely had a sniff.
Like I said, I don't understand Fred. Yeah, he doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he's very hit and miss.
Oh, and then Hoyt again, now misplaced pass. It's just Tottenham all over the place.
Now they're making a change.
They're doing an Oliver Skip and Davinson Sanchez. I've never, ever been 2-0 down in the game and having to go, and I've gone, I'll tell you who I need. Oliver Skip and Davinson Sanchez.
But sad Richarlison got injured. Yeah, he was starting to do well at Tottenham, so... Obviously don't like Tottenham, don't really like him either, but... It's always sad to see a player get injured.
How long's he out for?
Don't know.
Shame.
Haven't seen. But I saw a Tottenham fan with Richarlison on the back of their shirt the other day. I was like, already? Couldn't believe it. Oh, it's a Rashford tries to switch the play. Can't get it to McTominay. Dallo does then try to get it to McTominay.
Lukaku would make your shirt as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, and I haven't worn it since. No. Yeah, that's why I've not got a new Chelsea shirt, because I'll jinx whoever I put on the back of it. I was gonna.
Imagine that he gets completely divorced, Dunzo.
I was gonna get Breuer, but I don't want to jinx his career before it started. Lucas Moura, Ryan Sessegnon, Davinson Sanchez, and Oliver Skip.
The Backstreet Boys are rolling out.
Conte's remembered he's got subs with 10 minutes to go. Yeah. It was a little bit too late.
Attackers. Lucas Moura, I guess.
Literally brings on a new attacker.
Yeah, but I wouldn't really count him as a...
And Sessegnon at left wing back could attack. And Davinson Sanchez, wherever he is, usually attacks people. And Ollie Skip, that one's the weirdest one for me.
I think you should just skip over him.
You're so funny, man, honestly.
Comedic.
I don't got Harry Winks anymore. Is he gone?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think Conte just...
They tried to sell him, didn't they? But I don't think they did. I don't think he got sold.
Just released him. Just let him go.
They agreed to terminate the contract if they gave him a tenner. Harry Winks was buzzing.
Yeah. Sure. The most he's ever been paid. His whole top career.
He was on 30, 40, 50 grand a week probably.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's just happy to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Some footballers are genuinely getting paid.
And then he'll just go and chill in the Championship. I think Bruno's well off, but he's strong goal. He's rounded Lloris. He's scored. This might be 3. It might be off. Flag goes up. It's ruled out. I'm not even going to put up a graph.
I was going to say, because I'm sorry, but that was an absolute calamity again from Tottenham. Oh,
you know what?
Get a little
Let's
line
get some
out
lines
here,
on this pitch.
I'd get some lines out for that. I'm sure VAR will be having a long look at it.
No, probably quick though. 7 minutes to go. United are already 2-0 up. They want to go to bed, and they have already had their look at that. Now making subs.
So it's
Lucas Moura coming onto the pitch.
38
for Juve Basuma.
Yep, he had a terrible game.
As I say, he's not looked great, has he?
Could
Moura change the game?
Worst move he ever made. Should have never left Brighton.
Ooh, controversial.
Dyer's coming off for Sanchez. Again, he's had a shocker.
But it's hard to look good when you're losing 2-0. and they've not played well this
In the
Tottenham
first
side.
one, just the second
The
one.
way they set up is that they don't concede and they try and spring on the break. They've conceded twice and they've not sprung on the brakes. The whole game plan's gone to shit.
Then
Sessegnon
on
for Perisic, presumably.
No, Doherty.
And we don't know. And maybe they've just not bothered putting Skip on there.
Decided
Genuinely,
they
I
have.
don't think they have.
They've
he's
decided
on
to
there.
not bring on another
They're
Skip.
just like, actually, no. That's in the light.
I'm sure they've
Moura.
probably gone, mate, look, Antonio, I know we're losing, but let's not go mental.
Lucas Moura is a good drive. Tries to slot in Son's a good chance from Martinez.
It's a good drive until you just like
Sure.
smash it in the area. Like
Bruno plays it forward. Rashford can't quite get there.
Davinson Sanchez has been on
I
the
was going to
pitch
say,
for 10
and now
seconds.
Rashford is down holding
and
his
he's
back.
just clobbered through the back of Rashford.
Can't say I'm surprised at all.
No.
Good ball in from Perisic. Sessegnon making it at the back post. There's a good header from Luke Shaw. Could United get it up there? He's put it into the old Trafford crowd. Someone wants a high five. Shaw runs past him.
Put that in a row.
Let's see this again then. Rashford tries to get something on. Sanchez misses all of the ball. How has he got away with that one? He's missed all of the ball. Took all of Sancho.
And Rashford's still
I
down.
just nah. Oh sorry, yeah, Rashford, not Sancho.
I think he's pulled his feet on Romero, though. 8 minutes to
Genuinely,
go.
Sanchez is
No,
just
just it was
a worry.
Beautiful to watch. I'm sorry, I just say, but no, he was crap.
I was gonna say.
Him at Brighton was different gravy. Him at Tottenham is different gravy, but not good gravy.
No, that gravy's gone stale, mate. It's been out a bit too long. Flies have been in it, mate.
Oh, yeah. Literally a dead mosquito in the gravy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Is that Ollie? No, Oliver Skip's still not on the pitch.
He's still not. Can't they return around?
Romero.
I did not mean bring you on.
Here's
Don't sit that
Sanchez.
down.
Højbjerg to Sanchez to Romero to Davies. 7 minutes left. Do you see Tottenham scoring? Do you see, more importantly, United having a third?
Neither.
Okay.
There's two.
Well, we're in for a very exciting last 7 minutes,
know,
guys.
right?
Make sure to stick around.
Edge of my seat, stuff it.
Diego Dallo.
I'm quite literally sat.
He's had a good churn today and all season, to be fair. Other than United. Other than City. Not just when they've played.
I think it's proved once
for
again
United.
when Tottenham's attackers go quiet and their defence falls apart, they don't stand a chance in any game. They could be playing any team. If they played like this against anyone, they'd lost the ball.
Thanks for describing literally every team ever. If their attack does shit and their defence don't actually defend, yeah, probably going to lose.
It's like they've had nothing in midfield. They've shambles at the back. Midfield's been missing, and front line haven't touched the ball.
Don't know what Dallo's done to lose 4 on the BPS system. I guess some misplaced pass or something, but now he is definitely going to have to score for me.
Højbjerg's been clattered by Luke Shaw and the refs.
A mixture of about 3 different players there. Casemiro, Luke Shaw and probably McTominay.
United
Didn't
like
say the
attack
other one.
team, don't they? Free kicks.
That's
to
just a
Tottenham,
pure
can
guess.
they- Oh, who's that? It's Alanya. Rhythm is a dancer.
Oh, that's going to be Sancho off. Fuming, mate. Or maybe Rashford and they put Sancho through the middle. Or it could be Bruno.
And Eriksen's
Ericsson coming on as well. I imagine that'll be either Bruno or Sancho, and that will be Fred.
Yeah.
Or if it's Casemiro, that's a bit of a madness. Can't lie.
Fred's an athlete.
Lucas Moura's holding his head.
He's got the hair on it.
Yeah, well observed, Harry. He is bald. Okay.
Well, to it.
Oh my god! I was gonna say I thought for a second that Fran was about to volley it in his face. So how many headshots today?
It's going to be a long throw and it's gone absolutely nowhere.
Sancho, here's Fred. That's the most acrobatic thing Fred's ever done. Benson
I
Kerr.
think he's too stunned.
Romero.
Just to carry away
5
football.
minutes to go. Well, that doesn't work for the typical. Wait, what's this? Richarlison got injured and they switched to a front two, and Basuma was receiving passes and sending them so nicely. It was beautiful to watch against Everton. Although it doesn't work for the typical Conte system. Yeah, they should. You don't change the system to fit the players. You fit the players into the system. I think you can easily play Lucas Moura tonight.
But with this Tottenham
Rather
side,
than
it's
playing a
like
three.
trying to fit it.
Because they've had 3 in midfield and they still got overrun by Casemiro and Fred.
But some
Now,
some of these
how
Tottenham
did that
players,
happen?
it's like trying to put a round peg in a square hole.
That would fit. You absolute muppet. Round peg, square hole. That's fitting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it does.
No,
It's
not.
square peg in a round hole.
No. Because what if the circle's bigger than the square? It's not going in.
The point is,
it?
it's the same size. The square, if that's the round hole, the square can't go in, can it?
No.
But if it's
It's round.
it's a square, that's the round. It's definitely
No,
not.
'cause I thought it over in my head before I said it.
Evidently, you didn't.
That's a square peg in a round hole, isn't it? No. I thought no. I literally double checked it in my head like before.
Round peg in a square hole. Yeah, mate. There's loads of space around it. It fits really nicely.
No, but if I'm trying to fit a round thing in there, that is round, isn't it?
Considering that the crowd would have loved to watch this type of game in the post-match interview. What, them losing?
Yes, I'm sure that Tottenham fans have loved tonight. Absolute thriller.
She was talking about the Everton game, but
Yeah. Casemiro and Sancho.
Well, it's like in the most Conte
Eriksen,
games.
yeah.
that's the thing. Tottenham fans absolutely despise Conte as well.
It really does.
Bored by him.
I love
His tactic is a little bit dull, though. Has to be said. It worked at Chelsea.
Yeah, because he wants to
They're on the league.
What is going on with the board behind? The forfeited
I think we should
board.
keep it like that.
It's like it doesn't. Who's that? Is that DJ? Oh my god!
DJ Spencer's making his first Prem appearance.
Second. He's been out of his little hole.
Eriksen finds Bruno, almost falls over. He can't believe he's just seen DJ Spencer warming up. And all of a skip.
See if I just walk off, I saw DJ Spence go.
Dallo to Eriksen to Shaw. Surely he won't hit it. Here's Alanga. Into Fred. Is Fred up front?
He's genuinely like
What's
midfield
happened there?
maestro.
No, he's up front. He's gone up front.
Right, United better be scared because the famous dynamic duo of Oliver Skip and DJ Spencer onto the pitch.
Yeah, Spencer's a quality player. If he joined Chelsea at the moment, he'd be starting.
Dele Alli wannabe.
But headed to Tottenham instead, and he has got about 3 minutes total this year.
Well, he's about to make that like 7.
Richarlison was getting into a good groove. He's a good player. If he clicks at Tottenham, he can leave the acting career back home. Yeah. Yeah, he has done well at Tottenham so far. I don't think he'll quit his antics though.
Alright.
Anything a bit of money is worth it, I guess, with the acting.
Alanga.
Maybe we can go into that after football.
Sure. Alanga.
Rashford. Tried to find a Alanga, but it's not come off.
United played a really nice football. United looked very, very good.
Yeah.
Been thoroughly impressed.
And they close up to within like 3 points of Chelsea.
Yeah, great, wonderful. Because Chelsea like drawing with Brentford.
And we play them at the weekend.
We're gonna be-
Sorry, a point of Chelsea.
I'm worried. I'm really
20 points
am.
Chelsea, 19 points United. When we look before United, are obviously drawing, aren't they?
I really am.
So if the winner at the weekend will be fourth in the Premier League, unless they both draw, and then it could be Newcastle.
Wow.
If they both draw and Newcastle win, Newcastle will come
Ronaldo's
fourth.
gone down the tunnel.
Right. Bad attitude, mate. Can't handle the fact that Fred's clear of him.
Ronaldo's just walked off.
Rashford, Fred, they don't need him. Dallo. He's got to leave in January. Got to leave in January. Yeah, but who picks him up?
Piss off.
Who wants him?
Release him.
You can't, Harry.
Of course that.
You'll lose like £1 million.
And they us.
Sorry, a lot more than £1 million.
Yeah.
What? He's on probably £1 million a week.
Still probably 100 million.
No, his contract expires in the next season, I think. But who takes Ronaldo right now? There are any United fans in chat. What do you think of Cristiano Ronaldo? Would you keep or
4
sell?
months at a time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Saudi Arabia.
Would you keep or sell?
China.
And where could he go? Because I don't look at any destinations right now. Like Rangers would be the one for me. Maybe Dortmund. But even then, they don't really have the money. Bayern. Marseille.
PSG.
If he took a wage cut to go to Marseille to compete with Messi again. League Gun.
PSG.
No.
Imagine.
No, mate. That
Messi,
so
Ronaldo,
pointless.
Mbappe, Neymar, front four. That the world would break. The world would
they'd
break.
lose.
Ronaldo and Messi.
That'd be a horrible balance. No one's tracking back. All 4 of them are just standing up front all game.
Martin Verratti knackered by 10
Yeah, him and
Under Herrera.
Wijnaldum. Yeah, no, there's no way Ronaldo's working with Under Herrera again.
Wijnaldum's at Roma.
Oh my god, yeah. I meant Ronaldo, but yeah, I don't know why I said Wijnaldum.
And back 4, Hakimi's just too busy arguing with bloody Neymar. And who's at Laven Cazorla? No.
No, it's
Nuno
Nuno
Mendes.
Mendes, mate.
He's just thinking, why am I here? And then Ramos is just headbutting
He's
people.
Portuguese, he'll be buzzing if you were Ronaldo in that.
Ramos is just headbutting people, and Kimpembe's trying to make a France career.
Okay. Yeah, 2.5 minutes left of this one. DJ Spence back down the right.
He's touched the football.
Alanga's following him. It looks like he's trying to give away a pen there.
Can he please? Because Kane takes pens. And...
No, mate. I need the Dallo clean sheet. Fred bursting down the right. He's fouled maliciously by Moura.
There's a star man running down.
Why'd you just change the key so suddenly?
Because I know I can go higher. His name is Big Old Fred, and he is fucking dynamite.
You started like an A. I don't know how. Pianos. You just like stuck all your hands on the low keys.
There's a star.
Somebody commented a few minutes back, send Messi and Ronaldo to Miami and let them play together. That'd actually be interesting to be fair.
Yeah.
Ronaldo could go to Miami, couldn't he?
Beckham and Phil Neville.
that. Who else they got there? They've got
It's
who's
Fred.
that?
It is Fred. He's miles offside.
Rashford's off, yeah. Who's the
goes up.
player that I couldn't believe was still playing football for Inter Miami?
Chiellini.
No, obviously not.
Bale.
He's at LAFC. They're both at LAFC.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to have a look now at their
And
team.
Brighton needs time to finish.
I watched a video today,
Yeah.
and there's talk about players that
Get you
you couldn't believe still play football. I was like, no way is that man still playing football. Have a look. Kieran Gibbs.
What?
He plays for Inter Miami. He's 33. That's what I can't believe, mate.
His career's
He's been there 2 seasons. Kieran Gibbs.
Who else is there?
Got DeAndre Yedlin, Noah Beck. No, somebody called
He
Noah
should
Allen.
be.
Blaise Matuidi. He shouldn't be.
He should.
Alejandro Pozuelo.
He's better than Matuidi.
Higuain.
He's the last game, isn't it? He's finished now, isn't he?
What do you mean?
Retired from
finished.
football.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the last ever game.
He scored 16 goals in 28 matches. Good season.
Oh, he's retired now. What a player, by the way.
Well, maybe they can place him for Ronaldo. In January. Perfect from to have pre-season before
I
the
like
start.
Higuain. I was a bit annoyed that he was part of the Chelsea number 9 curse.
Yeah.
Oh, Kane's
I mean,
played
he was
through.
past it at that point.
Yeah, to be fair. But Juventus is
Mate, I mean,
quality.
he was elite in Serie A, and he did well at Real Madrid as well.
That's a
Transfer's
yellow.
fuming.
He just smashed the ball.
Small
away.
man syndrome, mate. He's bad at
Yeah,
football.
so-
He's
Yeah,
very
I think-
angry.
I think it is smaller than him.
Not the football.
Yeah.
And Fred.
No, Fred's bigger.
Not.
Fred is
There he
massive.
It's Fred, because Fred is well short, isn't he? Can we get a side-by-side comparison of Fred and Lissandro, please?
And that sums up. That does not sum up Tottenham's game
No, no,
anymore.
look, Lissandro just hugged Fred today, and he's well taller than him. By the way, that's the end of the game. I know we've just
my
got
man of the
that.
match is gonna go to Fred. It's got to be.
It's got to be. It has
Yeah.
to be. Yeah, it can't go anywhere else. You
There's
know what?
only
Since you're going
one
Fred, I'll go Bruno Fernandes because he was also very good. But yeah, was Giroud 9? No, Giroud was number 18. Same as
No.
Breuer's got now.
Olivier Giroud, number 1, 2, 2.
Was he 12?
Yeah, he's 12. 6
Yeah, no, he was
foot
actually, wasn't he? Yeah.
2. Olivier Giroud.
It's probably Batshuayi at 18.
Michi
player?
23.
How do you remember Michi Batshuayi's number? He was never there. I'm sure he didn't have a squad number.
No, he's got it first
But yeah. Bruno Fernandes, Fred, very good showings.
69 minute.
And then on that very funny note, that's where we're going to call it tonight. We're watching more United, unfortunately, at the weekend as they face the mighty Blues. Hopefully Chelsea can beat them after their disappointing draw to Brentford tonight.
I don't know.
But yeah, you've gone Fred for man of the match. Why?
Yeah. Hey, what a masterclass. Goal. He nearly got this in for Bruno. Technically, he booted the ball into Dyer. It deflected for Bruno.
Fair enough.
And yeah, dominated midfield today.
Yeah.
Look
That
at
is
that
all.
man.
That is all for today. It's been a very good 2 hours and 40 minutes almost.
Bloody hell.
I know. So it's a long one because
I'm
obviously
tired.
we started early and this one's ended late because of the strange kickoffs. But yeah, that is all. What about Orba? Right, he's breaking it at the moment.
mate.
Hopefully, they didn't start tonight. Breuer struggled though. Number 18. Hopefully that's not a curse now. But yeah, that is all for tonight. Make sure to join us again on Saturday with Chelsea Man United. Then next week we've only got one Champions League stream. Unfortunately, we'll be doing the Wednesday, and then at the weekend we'll have a double up. So big, yeah, 4 streams over the next two or so weeks. So yeah, and then obviously we'll only have 3 streams after that before the World Cup.
Yes.
So we're getting very, very close now. Of course, 32 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're keeping up, make sure to follow, subscribe to the channel so you can keep seeing that in your community feed. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to join us Saturday. You're gonna say goodbye as I put on the other screens.
Bye, guys. See you next time.